There we go, we're back. Well, everyone, I think we're live. It looks like we are. Welcome to Friday Night's Live with the Ben Show. We're having a bit of issues tonight. Everything's playing up. So you can hear some of us you can't. Sam can't get in, so we're not sure what's happening. We'll try our very best and try and get through the night if possible. We shall see how it goes. There's no guarantee. We will try our best. So back with our usual show. We've got Tim looking at all the latest kits.
Yes.
They've been released. Yes.
Yes.
Maybe we've got Dan looking at all your work you shared on the Facebook page and forum.
We've got
Al with questions from the crew. We've got a couple of giveaways as well. So the build most voted for in Dan's section with the £10 UMP gift voucher. And we'll do... Should we do the £20 gift thing in the voting again? Try that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll do the £20 gift voucher in the voting section too. So to win that, you just got to vote, and then we draw it out randomly at a number. We've also got you've been buying as well, so we've got a packed night if it works, but we seem to be having issues. They've made some adjustments on this over the past few days, and every time they do that, we then have trouble. With the live feed, so we shall see what happens. But with us tonight, we've got Tim, who's eating, surprise, surprise. We got Al, we got Norm, we got Dan, we got me, and we got Antonio, whose birthday it was.
It is the 2nd of June.
Is on the 2nd of June. Is. And he's here tonight because Antonio is part of our birthday club, which we all participate in. And it's his turn to open his gifts tonight.
Yay.
So, I think we'll read the comments and then we'll go straight to Antonio. And fingers crossed this works because with staff playing up, we decided we're just going to go off air because you can't hear us. It's shocking. We've been in here for half an hour and everyone's breaking up. And I've no idea what the live feed looks like. It's going to work. Okay, the live feed don't look bad, although... Oh yeah, I put on grid pattern, didn't I?
I say in here it's suddenly cleared itself up actually.
Yeah, the live feed looks all right actually. So hopefully we'll be all right. Fingers crossed. So there we go. Everybody just hope everybody had a good week. Everyone's staying safe and feeling well and what have you. It's very, very warm at the minute. It is 24 degrees out there at the minute. Hence why I have my door open. Hope they're not whiting out too much because it is rather warm.
Do you class that as your back door then? Or your front door?
But it's behind me, yeah.
Yeah. Well
done. And that's it, really. So, yeah, if you got any questions, pop them in the chat. Put a question mark in front of them. We'll try and get them as we go through the night. And yes, we got the birthday song, Brian, unfortunately, mate.
Yay!
We have. Tim, do you want to read some comments?
I will read some comments.
Oh, go on then, mate. I'll have a relax.
I'll read two and then you can... No, joke. So first up, look who's in there. Brian Windmill. Evening all. Evening, Brian. Al's in there. Evening, Sweaty Betty's. Or Sweetie Betty's. Either way around, it's good. Are you a bit damp down there, Al?
It's a bit drafty because I've got my fan on.
Oh, okay.
Never mind that. He's got a working garage door.
Yeah.
Have you?
Oh. Tim didn't watch the video, did he, Al?
No, I didn't have it. I've been a busy...
He doesn't watch mine either. So.
Oh, yeah.
I did. Some of it. Eric Graham's there, evening. Oh, well done, then. Daryl Masters, evening, everyone. Lol. It's like the 80s getting into the cinema early. Where's a Pearl and Dean tune?
You
No,
get them down south, Tim?
Yeah, I'm just about remember that. I'm a little bit.
Or Unifor Cinema in Seacombe always had that on.
See, I remember the Odeon one where it had that terrible graphics of flying with a helicopter, wasn't it? That's what I remember.
I remember.
Anyway, it's Daryl saying, "Low, I fired up another tab in Chrome. Got Pearl and Dean playing. Perfect. There you go.
Wow.
Sean White, evening, everybody. Adam Parker, evening. All Mike Tyler's there. Hi, folks. It's Friday and a bank holiday.
Yeah, for them it is. I think
it's last week.
Ireland not part of the UK, mate.
Why?
No.
Yeah, Scotland has different bank holidays as well.
Yeah, well, they're definitely not part.
That's because the Scottish want to ditches. That's why.
Yeah. driving a fault between us is what they're doing. But it's a bank holiday. Hope you're all well and safe. Hello, Darren Week. Jiff Draft 69. Hello, all. Hope you're all behaving in this fine weather. Or would be doing anything else.
No.
Brian's saying it's about time, Paul, got some music playing for those waiting for the show to start. I think we wanted to have the flute songs playing, but I don't think it was going to work. We
were literally discussing this. This is not the best, most stable platform.
No.
At all, but it's free because obviously, although this is our thing, this is me hosting this. I don't be paying for anything because I'll lose money, and that's not in a horrible way. But if we can do it for free, I have done for 3-4 years. We've been doing this now.
We've been doing this free ever since we've done this.
Yeah. Exactly. So we kind of want to keep it free, and this for more than 6 of us is about the only decent thing out there for free. Yeah. Now, if it was 6 of us, I'd do StreamYard, which we've used before, and it's better because you can go live on Facebook at the same time, but there's more than 6 of us, so we can't. So this is the best we've got, and the reason I'm telling you that is, I missed that bit out, is it doesn't have any options to add any fancy graphics or inlays or names or anything like that. It is just this. And this is what we use every day to hang out and chat and blah, blah, blah. And yes, so we're pretty stuck, unfortunately.
Yep.
So that is that, unfortunately. I'd love to play you some music. We could whip out some of the shitty flute again.
Oh, that's what I was thinking. The shitty flute would be a perfect.
I
think
we got away with the Celine Dion one, and we got away with another one, but we got rollocked for the Aha one.
Oh,
it must have noticed that. I don't know how, because that one's shocking.
Now, I'm sure by memory, Antonio, don't you play an instrument?
Oh,
yeah, the doorbell.
That's the one.
I thought it was the Blue Vein Piccolo.
I've heard he likes to, but he hasn't got one in his hand.
Oh, anyway, moving on.
Claire's saying hello.
7 minutes we lasted.
Hey?
7 minutes. Before going downhill.
As long as we come back up, it's all perfectly fine. This is 760 scale models. Evening, everyone. Hope you're all well.
Hello, Grant.
Well, I was about to say, I'm not sure Paul would not remember his name. Spruglu, added evening. Oh, hello. Dan's back, maybe.
Dan who?
That place. Ian Dalway, evening, or watching in the garden with a cool bottle of Jennings Strawberry IPA.
Oh, very nice.
Sounds a little bit pretentious, I must say, having a...
Hang on, what are you drinking? I've already seen the bottle, so I know.
Yeah.
Nothing.
That'll be a Copperberg. It's going to be strawberry.
Raspberry.
Raspberry, yeah.
Strawberry.
That's strawberry.
Hang on. What are you drinking?
Beck's.
Oh, that's better.
And Coca-Cola.
What you got, Antonio? Is that pineapple juice?
No, it's Whiplash Rollover.
Oh, Whiplash Rollover.
Yeah,
That's a bit interesting.
This is
a session IPA.
Ooh,
nice and light.
I got Coke Zero.
I'm all
together now.
I did say to Al yesterday, I think I'm going to have a rum one night. I am craving Kraken like you wouldn't believe.
Craving Kraken.
Yeah. And that's my first alcoholic drink in nearly 4 months.
Wow.
It really isn't good.
No. Norm's been having a massive technical problem this evening.
Yep.
Hey, that's the problem.
Yeah, exactly. It's working. It's the main problem there.
Are you in, Dan? I bet you've heard that before. Oh, no.
Norm's saying good evening, fellow Spruglers. Munchkins, Sprugler Rabbit. Light, a very good evening, everyone.
Very bad children.
Yari T, good evening. Stuart, evening all. Hope everyone's well. Williams Model Garage, evening, everyone.
Do you know who that is?
William.
No.
Sam.
No.
Brian.
No.
Frank.
Don.
I was getting close.
Yeah, it's shocking. You should know these people by now, Tim.
Oh man, I can.
To be fair, though, on the old thing, you used to come up with their YouTube name on here.
Hmm.
When they joined us, so it was easier to know. I imagine all these names I've got to remember. Real names in here, which aren't always real. YouTube, forum, and Facebook. Some people have got like 4 different names. I got to try and remember how they are.
Harry Marwick, see, that's an easy one. Evening, fellow modelers. John,
Hello, Jeff.
evening,
Hello.
Slave Classic. Have a great show, model on. Joseph saying that sending hugs from Spain on day 76. Rich is there saying hi all. Evening, Rich. Ben White, evening all. Alan Foster, evening all. Hope everyone is well and staying safe. Hi, gang. Brian. Hi, gang. Happy Friday.
What are you saying? Gangbangers?
Didn't say that.
It's very nearly them.
Downhill. Go downhill, go, Paul. Hey, Mika's there, evening all. Rich is saying we all look good. Thank you, Rich. I try hard. Darren Masters, you sound fine at the moment, apparently.
Yeah, me and Tim do. Al's not bad. Antonio's all right. The other lot are screwed.
No, getting very pixelated. Oh no, he's got back to normal again.
No looks really angry.
He's very angry. You're right there, Norm. Do you need a little rub on your belly or something? Do you warm it up?
Early on.
But just as saying the birthday song rehearsals broke the internet, quite likely.
Probably.
Patrick McGeever, evening everyone. Sprue Glue Addict, got my earplugs ready. We're live, apparently. Evening everyone from Naked Modeler. Tony.
Oh, that's how.
Hey, Tony.
Rich is saying, "Ow, you look dapper." Also a little sweaty. Drew one, hi everyone.
Oh, Andrew.
Gary Pashley, evening crew and chat. Tam McMillan, evening all. Don from Williams Car Garage. Oh, I've read that one. Asbo 93, evening everyone. Just got the UMP birthday email. Would have totally forgotten it's my birthday tomorrow. You get into that age where you sort of forget that it's your birthday because you don't remember it's your birthday.
Is that like a crap version of the 50 Cent song?
Hey, say again?
Was that a rubbish version of the 50 Cent song?
No, I wasn't thinking that, but yeah, I suppose it was, wasn't it? Yeah. Max's Model Railway, evening chaps. I'm going, that's Max. Gary Pashley, don't start with the bloody record music again.
Record the music.
Order music, sorry. Oh, a bit of jumpy. Max Morales says just got off listening to the Rippingtons.
That could be taken totally the wrong way.
Aspen is my one of favourite songs from there. If I were talking music.
So with a comment by Gary at the bottom.
Oh, I'm waiting to looking forward to getting down there. Rob B.
Al looks like an extra from Hello. Give him some onions.
Oh, good morning.
Tony, me and you find it funny. Yeah, I see that badly now. Oh, anyway. Z-Bar99, greetings from Maryland. Tony Davey, evening all. Hope all well. Still can't get used to the early start.
Hello.
What models do we have to give away today, chaps? None. It's
no models anymore, sadly, because they keep going missing in the post or cost a fortune to post. So it is gift vouchers for UMP now.
Yep. Gary saying evening, everyone. Hope you're all well and safe. Gary Constable. Gary Cotty is there. Hi, everyone. Cotty. Ricciardo's there. Hi, all greetings from Dublin. Hello there. Dan there saying hi, Pat.
Yeah.
Hello, Pat.
Hey, Pat.
Your best checking scale mates regarding the tanks and for weird scales there, Max. Gay Pash, you got those thumbs up, Look, sorry. Get those thumbs up likes in people.
Gotcha.
I did double check that one because that sounds a bit rude. You know what I mean. You want to. Mark is there. Good evening. Hope you're all keeping safe. Yeah. RW Hobbies. Hello, everyone.
Oh,
I'm going. That's Richard. I'm going for.
I can't remember his name now. He's told me about 12 times.
Maybe Roger.
Oh, could be.
Modelers in the shed. Evening all from the shed in Scunthorpe.
Hello, Sean.
Sean.
Sprue Glue, good morning all. And I think we're all sorted.
Excellent.
We'd already did it there. Eroded it to there.
Oh. He's waffled his way to there. There you go. That's it.
Yes, I have.
Right, so it's Antonio's birthday in 3 days, is it?
Yep. 3 days.
On the date, 29.
How old are you going to be?
43.
Oh, stop lying.
Yeah, stop lying. We asked you your age, not your IQ.
Ah.
Well, happy birthday then, mate. So,
Yeah.
Antonio's joined us to open some.
43 is a good age.
Oh, there he is.
Hey, Dan's here.
Done.
Maybe.
Dan's alive. Maybe. Maybe.
For a bit.
So, yeah, Antonio's part of our birthday club. So it is his turn. Oh, there we go. This is going to be hilarious.
I better get the slides ready, you know that. Oh.
Yes, you have. And he's part of our birthday club, so he's here to open his gifts with us. But sadly, first of all, we've got to do the birthday song.
Hey.
So, are you ready, girls?
Yep.
Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3. Dancing hilarious.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy Antonio.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
There we go.
Absolutely beautiful. Thank you very much.
That was shocking.
Oh,
Yeah,
ghost symbol. What's on there?
Whip them out.
Oh, what have you done? Oh, that's a bit weird.
What have we done?
I don't know. Why you got little ghost symbols on that? It's all changed. Okay, done.
Connection.
Yeah.
Can you see Antonio okay?
Get it out, Antonio. Get it out.
Yeah.
Whip it out. Whip it out.
Bring it.
Oh,
Slap it down. I was going to say slap it down on the desk. Okay, I didn't.
Anyone like it?
oh my God.
Anyone like it?
Go on, Antonio.
Oh,
Yeah, wow.
I like his accent. I like how you do that.
Feet of strength.
It's the Spanish in him that makes him do that. You know.
Bubble wrap. Wow.
You're right there.
It's a tractor.
What you got, mate?
Yay!
Oh, nice.
Oh, lovely.
Hey.
Very cool kit. Very, very.
Yeah. Wow.
Very nice. And a blatant plug, we've got them at UMP.
Oh, really?
I think so. I think they're still in stock.
I think they are still, yes.
I think they are.
Cool.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Full interior and everything.
Yeah, oh, it's a hell of a thing, that thing. Hell of a thing.
Yeah.
I think.
Xbox.
You got an Xbox?
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Yep. An Xbox as well.
Oh, I'm like it.
Are we showing the video live? Are we showing Antonio? All a bit in and out at the moment.
Yeah, that should be on him now.
Yeah, it is.
On here, everyone else's cameras are off.
Holy moly.
Not for me.
Okay.
Hang on, what's going on with the feed?
Huh? It's fucking here.
Fucking hell.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Where's your
Much,
ears?
guys.
Oh, lovely.
Wow. Jesus, it's full. This one is full as well.
It's a big old kit, that one.
Yeah, it's a good one there.
Cool.
Yeah, child blocking.
Wow.
Yeah, well, no one gobbled.
Tom said. Ooh.
Well, thank you very much, guys. Really, thank you.
No worries, mate. Hope you enjoyed them.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Like I said, we need to see more of you in the Hangouts.
Yeah.
Definitely. We do miss you.
Happy birthday to you, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, happy birthday, mate. Hope you enjoyed them.
Thank you. I will.
There we go.
Who's back? Is that Dan?
That's me. I had a refresh. It was all going really wrong for me then.
There we go. So, congratulations, Antonio. Happy birthday next week.
Thany you very much. I will.
Yep, happy birthday, mate.
Yeah. And, yeah, cheers. Clink.
Clink.
I have to pretend because I've got nothing. Who left? No.
No.
Excellent, mate. Two very nice kids. Lovely.
Absolutely.
Be-
The all-terrain vehicle is something I would never pick myself, but it looks really good.
Somebody's asking, can you see the boxes again? I think it means the cardboard. No, we're joking. Yeah, that's one of my next buys. That one.
Yeah,
Like that.
been considering it.
Steve says it should be a model of his beard. It's impressive. We were just commenting on how cool Antonio's beard was.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, that's very cool as well. Lovely kit.
Oh, wow.
Very nice.
I mean, the Tomcats is really, both of our packs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, very packed. Nice one, mate. Enjoy them.
Thank you.
If you have fun, hope you see the build very soon.
I'll try. Hopefully you can follow me in my Instagram.
Oh, nice. He's an influencer.
Oh yeah.
Who is he?
Yeah, with 1,000 followers, I'm really an influencer.
Yeah.
There we go. Any comments to catch up on, Tim? So I'm sort of
Oh, there's loads in there. Let me go find some.
Oh.
Ted Comuvis. Hello from Sussex, New Jersey. Sprugger everyone hit the mute button just after you hit the like button. Oh,
There you go.
Steve Partridge. Oh, wonder if he knows that other bloke. Good evening, all. Really good to see you all. Hope you're all keeping well. Happy birthday from Brian, from Jiff Jaff. Yeah, lots of happy birthdays.
Excellent.
Excellent. Z-Bar saying, whoa, that's amazing. I know, isn't it? Proper amazing, like.
Oh, dear. He's off.
494 Hobby Garage and Games. Hello, guys. D here. Saw the old Bond DBS go on eBay for $300. Buy it now.
That's crazy.
Yeah, bucket list, fair price, or just Corona madness. Corona madness. It is an awful kit.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Just
Awful
madness.
Kit. Awful kit. Unless you want it for the box, don't buy it for the kit.
Yeah.
It's
Good
just,
advice.
Steve saying he thought he tuned into Britain's Got Talent for the minute there. I can see how you thought that. I mean, yeah.
Not.
They are in stock. Dow says they are in stock. I just ordered one. Why? Flock knows.
Well, why not?
Mike says, pop off. That's huge.
It's fucking right as well.
Yep, Top Gun for the win. The daddy of Tomcats. He says he meant the DB5 with the figures and ejector seats. Do you mean the Airfix jobby or the old little horn, little matchbox toy?
Both not good, are they?
Well, the original little tin, the little metal, the old metal one.
Oh, the corgi one, yeah.
That's the
Corgi
old,
one. Right, yeah.
the old corgis, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that goes with it money now. Share should be more of his beard. Norman and Dan are battling it out to see who is the best buffer face. Simon reads there. Good evening, everybody. You got asked Steve Partridge. We need to ask Dan to 3D print the beard. That's a good idea, Dan. You did 3D print your own beard.
Give me 10 seconds.
Nope. He did move.
He's thinking about it.
No. He's
No, not. Okay. Crayons there. Hi, all. Hope you're all well. Popped in to give a thumbs up. Unfortunately, go live project this weekend. I think. Think of me while you're all going. Think of me while you all get to have fun.
No.
I don't want to think of you. Sorry. Kevin Stevens, evening, people. Hope everyone is well. John Howe, good evening, everyone. Okay, and that's all's up on the chat.
Okay, there we go then. We got how many likes have we got there?
Never enough.
5 likes according to this. I don't know if that's right.
Oh, I think that's got to be wrong.
It's got to be wrong.
42.
43. We need 8 more. Come on, peeps. Go on. Tim didn't stutter though, Norm.
Hey, did for me. Terrible.
That's your connection bit.
And you're the same, mate. At the moment, you're.
Oh, no. It's you, mate. Everyone else is fine.
Bang.
You're blaming us.
Yeah.
Dan's perfect now.
No, he's not.
Yeah, don't lie, Norman. No. Doesn't suit you. Oh, you're down, chef. Lassie. What's that? Skippy stuck down a well. With gentle Ben. Oh, and a bird.
Oh, the bird. Make a bird.
Oh, there's 3 of them.
They're chatting about what they're going to do later.
Yeah, they sound a bit rough.
Oh.
So there we go. Right. What should we do for what are we working on tonight? Don't all shout at once.
Okay.
I'm finishing off my mine roller to go with the Macabre or the Azurit,
Cool.
the men kit.
Yeah.
I think I might try and add some more rust to the T34 chassis.
More rust.
Yeah, the chassis hasn't had much.
Jeez.
That much anyway.
But you, Al?
I'm working on the Kinetic 48th Prowler.
Ooh.
Just masked all up the undercarriage bays for painting in off-white.
Sweet. No, Norm's already done. Dan?
I'm going to work on trying to stay connected.
Sounds good to me. Yep, sounds good to me, mate.
Cool.
Antonio, what's your current work in progress?
I'm working on these Spitfire Mark 5.
Nice. Ooh. Which manufacturer?
Like Tamiya.
Ah, cool.
Or Tamiya.
Tamiya, if you're strange.
Tamiya.
Tamiya. It's Tamiya.
So yeah. There. I have to put the landing gear and everything. So, and then give a mouse coat.
You got that fucker with 190 there, Antonio.
Yeah, I finished today. Just let me grab it. Just give me a second.
Have a look at that one.
And I am working on my Tamiya 4D scale Abrams. A little bit more chipping and then a rolled off filter.
Cool. It doesn't look too bad a size for a 48.
There you go.
No, it's quite big.
Let's play.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool, Mara.
Yeah.
Well on that one.
Lovely.
Is that the Alpha 8 version, is it?
That'll look fantastic when it's finished. Oh, that backfired on me today. That I said something on ISM thinking they knew what I meant and they didn't. So they were like, "Yeah, you're right. I should finish my models. I'll take this as a hint." I was like, "No, I was only joking." It did go. I was like, "Oh, damn." He watches us. I thought he would have got the gag.
Lee's insensitive people, eh?
Shocking, isn't it?
Dear me.
Terrible.
Gotta stop trolling the ISM people, Paul.
Good joke.
Yeah, you don't want to hurt their feelings, mate. You know.
People have watched long enough; they'll know that gag. When I said it accidentally to Eric, and I wasn't joking then either. Oh, it is finished. Okay. It looks great.
Brian says the Stewart model kit's been delayed until July, Tim.
That's good because I'm going to make them.
I say Tim's speechless. So there we go. Keep reading the chat if anyone wants to. Knock yourselves out.
So,
What kind is that German plane? Max Model Roy was asking.
Fokker Wolf.
Yeah, Parker Wolf. Yeah.
190. All saying very nice kit, and Antonio.
Thank you. It's you can find all the information about paint and everything in the ISM. I did a post there.
Right, great.
You can find. That's
Have you
it.
put it on Dan's section for tonight?
Sorry.
Have you put it on Dan's section for tonight?
No, I was a bit too late when I posted.
Oh, you can still do it. We can unlock it.
Oh, okay.
I've not locked it.
Oh, there you go then.
I've been too busy to lock it tonight. So everybody fill your boots.
Ah.
Don't, but fill your boots.
Yeah. The forum's still open as well.
Right then. Al, do you want to do questions for the crew?
I can do, yes. Once I find them. Right, here we go. No, possibly. Oh dear, I'm on show cancelled. Questions for the crew. Right. Got a few of them this week because there was a rollover and a non-show and a. Anyway, first question is from Simon Reed. When making sprue goo, is it better to use plastic card or have, say, a few bottles set up of different manufacturers' plastic? So when you come to sand it, it's all the same consistency.
I think mine's all Tamiya in mine.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could, plastic card. It's going to be a different type of plastic. So, but I've used plastic card to fill as well. I've never had an issue, to be honest. I don't know. It's quite a good question, actually.
I've got. I use a combination of Tamiya and some of the kind of the cheaper ones just to get a balanced mix, and I have a thick one and a thinner one.
I saw in the Gundam community they tend to use the sprue from the model they're building.
Yeah.
So it match the same color.
Yeah.
Once you prime it, then it shouldn't be a problem.
They don't paint them all.
Oh, of course.
No.
Yeah.
Some of them they just spray a matte coat, and then they do some weathering top.
All right.
Which I don't really like. Is I prefer to paint it all, prime and painted.
That would be a good idea.
Good old super glue and baking powder for me.
Baking powder?
Yep.
Excuse me?
Had to come. Okay, now there's a question for David Marzola, who posted somewhere else in the
What's he doing that?
Friday Night Live. However, I have no idea who else would. Anyway, he says, I find painting yellow the most challenging of paints to get consistent coverage. Wanted to ask the ISM team their recommendations in terms of preferred brand, thinning, primer, color, and technique.
I got no particular primer color. I normally stick to white unless it's a dark yellow and then go grey. Don't thin it as much as the other paints because you'll find it's more opaque, I think is the right word. And you'll probably need to build it up in thinner coats because, again, it's a thinner colour as such. That's it. I like the Tamiya's. So, Tamiya lacquer, TS, like LP8. Mr. Colours, right? I think lacquer is the way to go now. Definitely. It's definitely a superior paint over normal acrylic. But obviously, acrylic has its benefits, like I'm doing now with chipping over lacquer, because I can take off the water-based acrylic if I need to. But yeah, I think lacquers, they're easier, they dry quicker, they're a bit more forgiving to paint as well. But you ask 10 people this question, you get 10 different answers.
I never get that far to answer the question.
What do you reckon, Tim?
Thursday.
Oh,
Don't you miss the
Only on a Saturday, though, Timothy.
well Saturday morning? I don't go on. So what's the what was the question?
Painting yellow, consistency, etc. What's your preferred brand, thinning, etc.?
I'll be honest. I try to avoid painting yellow because it's a colour like white. It's horrible. If I was going to pick up anything to paint with yellow, I've used Mr. Hobby before, Mr. Hobby Aqueous, and that sprayed out okay. That was thinned with UMP thinners, and that worked okay. I've got Samir stuff there. Yellow is a bit of it is one of those. If you're spraying two things yellow and they're not on one thing, you need to make sure you have them right next to each other when you're painting them. Otherwise, they'll end up two different colours because the coverage can be rather different if you don't lay down enough of the same paint, like you do with white. That's it.
Yeah. Okay, and the next question from Darryl Masters is: with so many shading techniques, be it black and white, pre, post shading, color modulation, etc., do you determine the shading technique to use purely based on the subject matter and era, or do other factors also come into play?
I tend to use a technique all around, really, because faded paint is faded paint, and just alter for the colour. So this is yellow. Obviously, this would be sun bleached. So I've used more of the lighter tone than the darker. So I've done some subtle highlights, but really faded the top and all the high points. Because to me, it's yellow. It's going to attract light a lot more than a darker colour, and it's desert based, so it's going to attract a lot of sun.
Yep.
So I keep the technique the same. I just alter it depending on the subject. Yeah, I try and keep the same techniques because you get better at them.
Norm, do you ever get to the painting stage?
Yeah. he did his living room last year.
Hey, he painted that whippet. Leave him alone. All right.
That dog never looked the same again.
That was primer.
Pass.
Pass. Okay.
Pass.
Right, if everybody's finished there, next question from Dan Croak. He says, one of the risks in sanding, flattening paint is burn through. Would you strip and repaint or just touch up?
Depends.
Stripping and touching up can both get you arrested. Be careful.
Yeah. Anyway, it depends if it's just a base colour or a clear coat. A clear coat, you're pretty much screwed. You have to repaint it.
Yeah.
Especially if it's a 2K or something, you're not going to recover that. Base colour, you could get away with doing a spot fix, depending on the colour. Unless it's a car and it's a metallic colour or a pearl, because you'll see it then. Or, as Tim was saying, if it's a yellow or red, you're going to have to just really take your care building that up to make sure it's the same colour, or is it blatantly obvious it's different. Best thing to do is don't burn through.
Yeah. Difficult to do so. And a follow-up there is for touch-ups, what's your limit on size, etc., and would you redo any clear coat after?
Yeah, and plus if the paint goes tits up, I redo.
Yeah.
I'll just strip the whole thing and go again.
The whole thing back to plastic.
Yeah, if it's already decaled and I can't get the decals again, or it means a new kit, that kit goes either in the bin or on eBay for someone else.
On eBay,
Or eBay for somebody else to finish who's not as fussy as me. It's happened many times.
Yeah.
Or on eBay for you to sell it, then pay you to finish it.
Well, yeah, I don't mind that. Barry did that.
That happens quite often.
Yeah. Hello, Barry, if you're watching. Yeah, I'm too fussy on paint. And if it's a kit I can just buy again, I'll just rather buy it again and start it again at a later day. But or if it's rare decals, I just give up.
Right.
And the worst one I've done was that gold and black 206 I did in that lovely scheme. The clear coat ruined all the paint.
Oh.
And there's no recovering that. I couldn't get the decals again, so it got smashed up.
Oh, dash.
Things happen.
Or over the shoulder, or out the window, or...
Yeah. I'd rather cut my losses and move on than... Well, at least then. Rather than muck around with stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Tony Dave from the chat is asking if I paint the spinner. Is actually a decal that comes with the kit.
Well, that's no mean feat on its own, is it?
Sorry?
That's a mean feat on its own, isn't it?
Yeah. And to conform to the spinner, I use this project here. I don't know if you never heard. It's called Ultimate Decals Solution.
Oh, I heard of that stuff.
Oh, where'd you get that from?
It's very good. Really recommend.
Not Robbie from us at the minute. They're out of stock. We're having trouble getting the bottles.
But it'll be back in soon.
Well, yeah. I got told today when the bottles are coming in. It's not good.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
Yeah.
next question is from Tony Davey, and he's asking, what, if anything, do you do to maintain your air compressor? Do you switch off and pressure down every day session?
No.
Every day or every session?
No, I'm terrible with mine. I very rarely drain it. It's always on. It's always full.
I can't remember last time I drained mine.
I probably do it every 8 months or so when I think, oh yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
I do it every time I have to put a new regulator on it.
Wow.
I had 3 on it, I think.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't take care of it. I've got to admit, I'm a bit lax like that.
No.
I think most people are, to be fair.
Yeah, it's a faff to get it out for me and move over to the floor. It's a faff to wag it out of the window and drain it on the floor.
And if you get caught by police, you'll get a big fine.
Yeah.
I'll pass.
No, it's already rusty from lack of use.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Norm's never had air in it.
And this compressor.
Still in the bag.
Yeah.
Bag? Wow.
Box, fine. Box then.
Get the gag right, Tim. Come on.
Sorry.
Useless.
I do when I do use it. I do.
I do.
Every time.
You do?
I do.
Do.
Right, let me do my section because I've got to go get Emily. So
Okay.
Let me do my. Oh, wait, sorry. Have you finished doing the questions? I'm not very
No.
good.
You won't get your section done in 15 minutes.
Nowhere near it, man. There's
No way.
quite a few.
Yeah. Stop being impatient, Tim.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm the star.
Okay.
Okay. So the next question, which is a biggie, is from Alan Foster, and he's saying, being a new modeler and trying different areas of the hobby, this is for all the crew. What is the next 5 kits you're going to buy? He's looking for ideas and inspiration so he can cover all areas and genres of the hobby. Many thanks, guys, and stay safe.
Right, I'll answer first because my answer is very quick. Because I've switched genres lately, I've been buying a lot more armor, but everything I want I've bought. And the only kit I've got on my watch list at the minute is that MRAP we got on Terry for his birthday. Other than that, as you see when we get to Tim's other bit in a bit, I've been on a spending spree. Sadly, I can't give an answer because I can't think of 5 because I bought about 12 in the last week. So that's it. I would say anything on umpretail.com. Who's next?
Myself, I have the Yak 28 from Hobby Boss that I'm looking at,
Cool.
and the Tubular 22 from trumpeter 172nd, which is I have put aside for me in the Mark's models in Dublin. So
Nice.
that's
Cool.
my next two purchases I'm going to get. So I'm looking forward to them.
Very cool, mate.
I've gone for the Trumpeter 116 scale M16 half track.
Oh, really?
Right.
Fancy one of them?
I really do, yeah.
Oh, that'd be cool, mate. Big box for you to store, though.
Yeah.
Well, I could sleep in it, couldn't I?
As I
Well,
say,
yeah.
it's a new bed.
It'd be a new bed, wouldn't it? Bunk bed. Get
That
two
is
of them.
cool. Of all those big kits, that is a very, very cool one.
Yes.
I'd probably get the only thing I've heard, it doesn't come with an engine, though. I think John Stone's built it.
It doesn't come with an engine.
No, apparently it doesn't come with an engine.
I think it only has the bottom half. Doesn't have an open lid.
All right. Oh, okay.
Let's see.
The Dragon 113 IDF one with the two kits in one.
Yeah.
All right.
Also, the single one, which is the 113, is the APSD version of it. ICM 132nd plus the Gladiator and the IBG 132nd Polish fighter, the PZ11.
Okay. Pretty
They
cool.
were my five. I'm just reading off what I wrote.
Who's next?
Probably me, innit?
Go on then, Tim.
Me, right. So I'm just going to literally go have a flick down. What's on my watch list? So if I had, oh my gosh, if I had about £130 right now, I'd probably quite happily buy the ship's camper top with wing nut kit. But I'm not ever paying that price for it when they were about 65 quid about a year ago. So let's have a good laugh at that one. The Tamir 112 312T.
Oh, yeah.
Have a look at that car.
Yeah.
Absolutely awesome looking.
Isn't that what Jim just finished?
Yeah. But you can't get that kit. The kit he got is so hard to get hold of at such a business point. The 112 Tamir 935 Porsche Turbo.
Oh, good look at that.
Martini one.
Yeah, good look.
Yeah. So this looks so good. I'm hoping on the Reeboks for that one.
Yeah.
One I'd like to get to replace my Osprey is the Hasegawa's 172 Osprey.
Oh, okay.
Look at that thing. And then one more, I'll probably go for a Striker with the Mine Plow.
Cool.
I do like that.
AFV one.
Do you know what? I don't mind if AFV or Trumpeter.
Mhm.
Depending on the price, I end up going for Trumpeter because I know it'd probably be a bit easier to build and quicker to build. But the AFV clubs parts are just so good.
Yeah, but you got to check with AFV because they use other people's molds. I didn't know that.
Really?
Like, AFV club Strikers is Striker. That's their own one. Yeah, I built that ages ago. That's their own. That is very much their own kit.
I was going to buy the LV 87 version, the Marine, the come off the boats and all that. But the AFV club is actually the Hobby Boss one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, stuff you don't care about every day.
So you finished now? Okay, I'll take that as a yes. Mine's quite boring because it's all aviation because that's the only genre I use. But on my number one on the list is the 32nd Fly Wessex HC2.
Cool.
Having stayed beside Lossiemouth and the yellow budgies through and through, they used to be there. So yeah, that's one of them. Number two is the 148th Revel PBY Catalina.
Ah, nice.
I just love that aircraft. It just superb. And we had the one the other year, a few years back, that was doing the America trip, and he stopped in by here. It was just lovely to listen to, Number three for me is the 72nd Edward Riders in the Sky. Always loved that, and especially the fact, Coastal Command and all that sort of stuff. Number four is the 135th Kitty Hawk HH60G Pavehawk.
Mm.
Because it's a helicopter and it's been up at Lottie many times for the exercises, and these boys are just something else, you know. So yeah, a good one. And my last one is a 148th Trumpeter RA5C Vigilante, one of my favorite aircraft from my childhood.
Which I have.
Well, I'll get it sometime. So
Yeah,
and
the
that's
Trumpeter
me.
one.
Yeah, no good.
It's not very good at all.
Any other ones you would suggest?
They do a 72nd scale, so the Airfix. But the 48 scale one suffers from the back end fuselage. It's got a big sink in it, like that.
Really?
Yeah. You've got to buy, they did produce some brace, the company produced some brace and stuff to fit into it, but you can't get anymore.
Uh-huh.
The cockpit's got massive gaps down the side of it. So it'll lead like blanked off. You can get it, there's a resin deals that you can get for the cockpit and that. But it's very, very early Trumpeter stuff.
Okay.
It's really not that good, mate. It really isn't. It's a lot of work. I put on par with you did the Bronco. I put on par with that at the moment.
Really?
Yeah, that's how bad it's really. Yeah, it's terrible fit all the way around. Because
I buy big boxer matches with it all.
the sidewalls, some are really thick and some are ultra thin on the sidewall.
Hang on, what are we talking about here?
Right, so that's me done. Then anybody else on the?
Antonio, what are you want to buy next?
I mentioned before.
Yeah, sorry, you did. I just had a brain fart. Remembered.
But that's okay. Don't worry. I'm happy to say again the Yak 28 MV2 from Hobby Boss, MV2 Pulev 22 from Trumpeter.
Big mulch, mate.
And what about you, Antonio?
So I'm going to buy.
Excellent.
Right, there's a couple of answers here from a couple of the boys who aren't here, like Sharpie, and he's left his answer, so I'll just read it out if I can. He says, in no particular order from Games Workshop, the Motorion Daemon Primarch of Nurgle.
Yeah, I know that one.
And what looks like a Robot Guliman, pronounced Robot Girlyman. Wink, wink. Mini Arts full interior T-34 when it arrives. HMS Warspite, most likely by Trumpeter, he says, according to the history. And something beginning with a T, followed by a couple of numbers, also by Trumpeter. So that would be some tanks, I would imagine.
Oh, read the number out. Oh, come on.
What? 53.
Oh.
29.
These are lottery numbers.
I need to remember this test later.
Yeah, no idea.
This is what I was like trying to remember his phone number.
I can give you my address instead of.
You can get an address. I want to see that.
Wow, I can't remember. I did it the other day, didn't I?
No, I don't want to see it again.
I read out my own address, and I mentioned my own address instead.
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, that was hilarious. I was asking someone's address. Now Wheels off the address, and he goes, "Oh, hang on, that's mine." It's hilarious.
Anyway. Right. Next on to Luke Carswell, who says, so Sharpie's at work and the next 5 kits in no particular orders, the 35th RFM Challenger, rifle model on the 2TES, the 35th TACOM BV206S, kind of means nothing to me, but yeah, the 35th ICM Chernobyl Firefighter diorama. I think he's got 1 or 2 of them, isn't he?
He's got the first one, yeah, the second one's just been released.
All right, okay. The 35th Academy N1151 Enhanced Armour Humvee. Hey, what?
Sorry, Trish.
Okay. And the 35th Meng Warrior when it's released.
Right.
And there's a few kind of
Back in a minute.
riposte down there. And that's about it. So the next question, which is kind of along the same lines, it says, it's from Daryl Masters saying, if all you had was £100 to spend on models, would you A, spend it on one Uber kit, B, buy as many kits as possible, or C, a bit of both?
Bit of both, depending on what I want at the time.
Yeah, that's a tricky one.
Currently, it'll probably be a couple of kits worth about 40 quid each and some paint or something.
Yeah, I think I would do the same. I would get 2 kits, but as I build kind of 48th and up, they're around about that price anyway for a a cheapo. So
I'd probably go with a £100 kit with a high cam pot.
And then
just
hopefully it fits back in his box.
yeah.
Yeah,
I want to know what the hell a count part is.
High part count. I'm having a good day.
That's a heightest joke again, isn't it?
It is. Sorry.
Right. Anyway, is Dan answering? No.
I'm trying.
Doing what?
The question on if you had £100 to spend, would you get?
See, for me, I can buy one piece of resin. It can be massive and it can be 100 quid, or probably knowing me, I'd probably just buy a big piece of resin.
Hang on, what resin we talking about?
Modeling resin.
Oh,
Like a. I don't know. I'd probably buy another Hulk if I'm honest.
cool.
I've seen one the other day, and it's in America, and I'm gutted that it's in America because if it were in England, I'd definitely buy one of them, and that was 125, I think.
Jesus.
It's twice the size of the Hulk that I bought at Telford a few years back. So yeah.
Damn, son.
Oh, that's big.
But now I have a 3D printer. I'd probably buy me 2 bottles of resin and a drink.
Well, there you go. Okay, we've got one last question from Daryl Masters, and he's asking, does anyone know if a gangster car kit is available? The 1920s Bugsy Malone one, stand on their sides, skirts, fire an Tommy gun, that type of gangster thing.
There's got to be just who makes it, what it's made out of.
Yeah.
Probably AMC.
Or it'd be metal or resin or.
I want to say I'm looking at my stash now, and I do have a Cadillac town car from Cavalieri. That's probably the closest thing you're going to get to something like that. Or like they say, you might end up having to get a resin one or some crappy metal thing that's going to look like a melted welly, and you're going to have to do lots of modifications.
Yeah, to it. Rich Blondin did a lot of the white metal ones.
Yes.
And some of them were very, very impressive, but a lot of work.
Yeah, damn lot of work.
Yeah.
Too much work for what I want to be doing, really. And I don't even know why. In fact, I do know why I've got that Cadillac town car. One of my neighbours gave it me. But it'll just sit in the stash until I can find a spot in bin for it.
In the bin?
Yeah.
In the bin, yeah.
You're moving soon, so as soon as they move, I can bin it.
Oh, there's quite a few actually out there.
Is they?
Yeah, the Monogram do a few. There's Monogram, and there's Monogram.
Also, there's plenty of selection then.
Hey,
there's plenty of selection.
Oh, there's loads. There's yeah. Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, Monogram do a fair few of the old them sort of cars with the running boards and stuff like that, and the 30s Ford Coupe and all that. Which, yeah,
we need a new section on the show for so need a new model. Ask Norm.
I'm just googling it, mate.
Yeah, no, but anytime I'm looking for someone, one goes to Uncle Norm. So that's it for the questions this week. Good few, good questions, and keep them coming.
Yep.
What was Luke's first choice again?
Challenger.
Somebody just reviewed that today, didn't they?
Oh, dipshit.
Really?
Oh, I wonder where that'll be. I wonder if we can find it on YouTube.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I reviewed it today. It's very nice.
Uh-huh.
As soon as this Abrams is finished, I'm building it.
Really?
Yeah, this is nearly finished as well. My plan is to finish Peter's Escort over the weekend. Get that out of the way. And then crack on with that.
You think you'll manage to not buy any more kits in between?
I'm still waiting on 2. Hang on. Yeah, 2.
Okay, well, we'll see. Right, and that's it. That's me done.
Nice one, Al. Is that a T62 there, Antonio?
Yeah, I'm starting tonight. So my first tank, 135 fifth tank in a long time, really long. So
nice, good start with that one, mate.
yeah, to best start with something nice.
Tamia.
Yeah. And that'll be long before you're on the ICM kits and the mini art. Then the sidecar award and therapy.
Still there, mate. Yeah, it's not all it's cracked up to be.
Oh. What is it? Oh.
I was just checking
Peter's there. Hello, talking to the devil. Peter's in the chat. Hello, Pete.
Is that Peter Diamond, is it?
Yeah. Speaking of the devil, and he appeared.
I was always here, mate. Oh, somebody else, is it?
Yeah.
Hannah's in there. Good evening, all.
Hey, Hannah.
Hannah. Where did Tim retool last? Because he's gone now, isn't he?
Yeah, it was just a few questions after the.
I posted last. There's been a lot.
Yeah, after Antonio's 190, wasn't it? So Beer 99's got a question saying, "How long have you all been doing this?"
Oh,
what, modelling in general, the live show?
If it's modelling in general, I give Moses the plans to build the ark, actually.
Yeah, they're still in the box.
Yeah.
They were an Indelary kit.
Live show has been going for probably nearly 4 years now.
Yeah.
And I've been modelling on and off since I was a kid. A little bit back in 2003 and probably back in 2010 to now. So 10 years, really, I suppose.
I started modelling when I was about 6, through to my kind of late teens. And then I had something like a 40-year gap.
What other interests you had during that 40 years gap?
Well, my main interest, oblique hobby, was hang gliding.
Oh.
And so 28 of those years were taken up hang gliding, but I was also an instructor in the Air Cadets.
Oh, nice.
Which took up my time as well. So it was kind of full on. So, but very, very worthwhile. And that's me.
Right, Steve Partridge, I have a question, if it's okay. I have never done any airbrushing. I'm not sure what I need or what to look out for and where to buy it. Any help would be greatly appreciated.
Well, you need an airbrush, and I'll go double action, gravity fed. You need a compressor. I would go compressor tank for storage on it.
Yeah, definitely.
You should get a hose with a compressor, so that'll sort you out. You're going to need some cleaning brushes, which normal paint brushes should do just fine to start with. You're going to need a thinner and cleaner medium, depending on what paint you're using. If you're lacquer, you'll need cellulose. If you're not, you'll need an acrylic lacquer or thinner, and we sell them at UMP. You will also need, depending on how far you want to go, you can get an extractor. If not, do it outside near an open window and use a respirator instead. There's a cheaper way of doing it. And then pick your paints of choice. And I pick paints you can either get easily accessible via the internet or from your local shop. And it's comfortable with, and you can go with water-based acrylics that don't really smell at all. Alcohol-based acrylics which smell a bit, and then lacquer which stink. And obviously you're going to have to up your usage, care, depending on the type of paint that you use. But a good starting point is Tamiya paints. Can't really go wrong with Tamiya. You can use their thinner. You can use our thinner. Airbrushes, you can go Chinese if you really want. I wouldn't, because I think the false economy.
Yep.
You look at the likes of our UMP Apex, is a phenomenal brush for both beginner and advanced, or us. And compressor, if you think you're going to stick with the hobby, or you're definitely convinced you're going to go with it, look at the Sparmax TH610. And if you're not, look on eBay for the AS186. If you go to any of my videos on this channel that are not live ones, like the review from today, well, it is in this description actually. In the description of all the videos is a link to products I use, and you'll find everything on there that I use. And obviously, you can take your choice from that. Obviously, I'm a bit biased because I own UMP, so I'm going to recommend our products. But stay clear of cheap Chinese brushes. People say, "Oh, it's a good way to do it." I don't agree with that. I think they give you more frustration than good, and I reckon it's put a lot of people off airbrushing full stop.
Yeah.
Over the years, the cheaper compressor you can get away with, because I used one for a couple of years. And I think Dan's still got one now. They work. They're just varying quality, and some sound like a taxi at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh, mine sounds like a Model 8 kicking up in 4 foot of snow.
But if you're going to put an investment in, invest more in your airbrush.
Yeah.
And if you're a beginner, and I'm going to really annoy a few people now, I would avoid Harder and Steenbeck because they're a bit fussy on paint and they're a pain to clean, in my opinion. And don't go for the Iwata Neo because it's a Chinese airbrush rebranded.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
Well, I think you've covered it fairly comprehensively, but I would
only because it's a bloody question and answer all the time.
Yeah. But I mean, what I would certainly concur with it. Don't go for the Harder and Steenbeck.
They're great brushes.
Yeah, they are.
If you know what you're doing and you know you can take care of it and you're confident and you're using lacquer paints or inks or whatever, they're brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
For anything water-based, they don't seem to like them. They clog up. Needles bend looking at them. Yeah. But I know a lot of people are going to think, I use all of them, no problem.
As I say, if you go compressor, why we can afford to go for a Sparmax?
Yeah, TH610.
They just bomb-proof them. They just go and just never let you down.
My wife got me the Sparmax for my birthday.
Nice.
So a couple of days from Martin.
Yeah.
So
great compressor.
Yeah, and it came.
Tried it out?
Sorry.
Have you tried it?
Oh, it's already plugged in. It's good because it comes with the hose.
Yeah.
And 3 adapters for Badger, Iwata, and what's it called? And Pache.
All right.
Pache, whatever you say. So it's great to start.
Right. Andy Callis,
hang on. You can also find reviews for all this stuff on the channel as well.
Yeah.
Didn't go through my channel, you know. Sorry, no one go on, mate.
So Andy Callis says, hi gang, sorry I'm late. Hello everyone as well.
Hey Andy.
Andy.
See Gary Patty and Carol Masters having a chat with each other.
Oh, sorry, Daryl.
Willie Mac, once again, I can only apologise to one and all for my late attendance. My work at the Moor is absolutely hectic. I just can't get my head above the parapet. Sorry. That's no problems with
How do we worry, mate?
it. Kev believes that he's raised his about twice, and he's bad. Of course,
What about his compressor?
Matt Ray was listening to his phone and watching his family's PC.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
Dan Master, I wasted so much kitchen roll, I should be hung it over the pan. Okay.
I'm leaving that.
As born free, what happened to my first compressor? The tank bled rusty water. It wasn't taken care of through the owner.
Thing is, you do it to a brand new one and it'll come up with rusty water.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
That's what they are. It always happens. Always.
Yeah.
Alan Foster says, thanks, guys. It helps the variety of kits. I'll look at all.
Excellent.
I like them big. I like them big, apparently. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I do, yes.
News to us.
Especially, yeah. Mm.
Bigger the better.
Or just like the same size.
I do like a variation. I mean, I am building a Buccaneer at 1/72nd scale, I'll have you know.
Well,
And quite enjoying it, but tiny. There you go.
Daryl Master says, I do keep listening to the Chinese comp and tank. I think it's louder, it's rumbling. Maybe it's time to bite the bullet and buy a Spar Max, of course.
you won't regret it, mate, at all.
No, you won't. Definitely not.
Guess Spar Max is taking the abuse and lack of care, so not it. My Chinese copies, the bearings go. I took the plunge in the Spar Max 610, and so please, that was Tony Davies. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Steve Porridge, evening, Hannah. Harry Low 76, 20 Davy. I used to Decal that came with a kit. Oh. Everybody saying hello to Hannah. Darryl and Asbo seem to have a conversation. Scroll down. A lot of talk amongst the stars. Oh, mine's just about 10 miles. Still a lot of conversation. Peter Diamond, evening all.
Oh, Pete.
Digsby James says, thanks, Al. But Athol says, evening, guys.
Hey, Bap.
Hey, back.
Lee Ball says, evening, a bit late. Hope you're all good and keeping well.
Oh,
We are.
Yeah, hey, Lee.
Daryl Master says, I saw a review of the Riffield M80V and thought I wanted it. Browse new and page, shot the balls. Oh.
Yep. It's lovely, that kit.
Ride the Wind, Paul Abrahams. Sam says, Abrahams. Tracks
Him?
currently driving me nuts.
Yep.
Have you built your
Read the chat, will you, mate? you break it up, mate. We can't hear you.
Is it?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
It's
You're starting to get there. Yeah.
everywhere. The connection's terrible.
I'm trying to work out where you were. Who's were you just saying?
Ride the wind.
How is it?
Ride
Ride the Wind, mate. He's on about the Abrahams tracks.
Cool. Well, you're quite far up, aren't you?
Not a lot, no.
I can't find Ride the Wind.
He's between Daryl Masters and Daryl Masters. And Daryl Masters.
Keep going till you can see Bap's red icon.
Say again, sorry.
So keep going up until you get Bap's red icon.
Yeah, spotted it. Yeah. So, Ride the Wind, Paul, the Abrams track, giving me the nuts. Have you built yours yet?
On the 148 Tamiya? Or
No, I take it he's thinking about the big ones. Maybe.
no, I haven't even started that yet, mate. Nope.
But how's the small tracks?
All right, not too bad.
There you go.
Lincoln Land, so pretty easy to be fair. I'm trying to do it so I can get them back out to paint them was a bit more tricky.
Hmm.
I had to faff with the road wheels a bit.
Gary said hand gliding. So you used to be taller, right?
I did. 2 inches taller. Yeah. Been through this.
Which bit of they did they chop you? Oh, this. Which bit of you did they chop out?
They didn't. I shrunk.
Oh, fair enough. There you go.
That's the sound of the police.
Well, in a rain.
Hey.
Bad boys.
Yes, you are.
Aye.
Max saying I'm going to need some decal fix. Do you lads have any available for shipping overseas? Not.
No, we're out of stock at the minute. We've got plenty of the solution. We just run out of bottles. Can't get the bottles from anywhere at the minute.
Francis Parry is there. Hi everyone. Mark Ward's there. Hi everyone. Dale saying everyone cuts out. Aren't you lucky? So Francis there. So my compressor died yesterday. I don't know what the problem. The tank fills with no air coming out, and the gauge says 0. So that will be your regulator. Right. Excuse me, Parrot. Shut up. All right. God dear. Always someone that are in attention, didn't they? 10 minutes of playing.
I did parrot then. Yeah.
I'm gonna throw something at him.
What bird is it?
There's little green parrots.
Oh, parakeets. Man.
Parakeet.
They are everywhere down here.
Look
I
at
know
him.
you need. Oh no! Move
Yeah.
on quickly.
It's a shame because they're a very nice looking bird, but they have got the most awful sound. It's just this annoying squawk.
It's a screech, isn't it?
Yeah, a non-native evasive species.
Yeah. It's a shame because the bird itself looks lovely. It's just like it made a better sound. It went for looks instead of noise.
Yeah. That's what must have happened with me.
Yeah, lots of noise, no looks.
They were on a budget.
Dodgy.
No, they weren't. They were overflowing.
I am a $6 man.
It was the end of the day on a Friday.
When the metro was built.
All right, Tim, calm down.
Wise around the wrong way. Francis, that sounds like it's your regulator. So you don't need a whole new compressor. You probably just need a new air regulator.
Yeah, mount up, you'll be all right.
The bit on the end is about 22 quid.
Or just turn it. You'd be surprised what might happen if you just give it a bit of a spin. It might suddenly release the valve and start working again. You never know.
Or potentially the thing that you turn your pressure up and down with, it's got a spring in it.
Yeah.
And that times goes, and it either gives you a bunch of air or 0.
Who's felt a bit that day in here? Was that you, Tim?
No.
Was it
That
Dan?
was mine. Yeah, that was mine, and I had to. I had to MacGyver that one.
Oh.
That was
Well,
fun.
I went through painting, and then it collapsed, and then I got an airbrush full of paint, and a panic station sort of developed me a lot. Because I thought I was just about to lose 180 quid worth for airbrush, and yes, so I had to MacGyver a spring together, and it worked well for 4 weeks.
Oh, well. Coat hangers come in handy.
And then it died again.
Then you have to go buy one. Mr. Punch is in there, Model Motorsport. Evening, folks. Steve is saying, thank you very much for your help. I'm sticking with the hobby. I lost the sight in my right eye a year ago, so my perception is rubbish when using a brush. Thanks again.
Right,
Depth perception goes, doesn't it?
Yeah, when you get it in the eye, it's just...
Yeah.
Timothy.
You never know, Tim. Have you got it anyway?
I say I've never.
Never happened to me.
Is it...
Try and avoid the friendly fire.
I was about to say, is that the term? Is it?
I've never been in firing.
Whatever, Dan. Now, Model Motorsport saying, looking forward to seeing the Belkit 6R4. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, it should be cool, though.
Daryl, I have not got an air gun. I wouldn't be getting it out for you.
That's not what you call it, Telford, Timothy.
Oh, I know. Right, just saying thanks for the info. Max says birds will be birds. I know, and they're annoying. Andrew saying, yeah, parrots have a knack for being loud. Yeah.
Yeah, it ain't just,
Birds look beautiful when they open their mouth. I mean, beak. Yeah.
Again, it ain't just parrots.
Hey, I don't know. What? I don't know. What did I say that's wrong? They're saying Tim, lol, it's a family show. Ooh, Tim. I don't know.
I've no idea, Timothy, in the slightest.
Lost there, so what's wrong? Hey? Blinded by a light? Blinded, yeah, blinding. Everywhere but the
Anyway, moving on. I don't even know where that's going, and I don't want to know.
No, I don't want to know.
flick, and it's the old hair flick.
What off? Hello.
What my hair's doing at the moment, it's going everywhere and doing everything.
Mine too.
Right annoying. Anyway, shall I do my Spider-Man? Okay. I'd have thought you lived in London, Tim. Yes, I do, Lee. This is definitely London. They have birds around here that fly. Be surprised. S3 Model Works. Studio.
They can't be birds, though, Tim, can they?
Hey?
Birds that fly, they can't be big birds.
They're quite small little ones. Right annoying. From our families.
Hello, Scott.
Good evening, everyone. Joining late, working on the 109G again.
Cool.
Daryl says he's slow on the uptake. Sorry, yeah, Daryl.
That comes with age, Daryl.
He got a buzz cut today. Do you stand at the hedge? Let the strimmer go over you?
Yeah.
Oh, do you know what I got today from somebody? Somebody says, from the back, I look like David Hasselhoff. Yep, that's exactly what I did, Tim.
Really?
Yeah. And I turned around and I looked at him dead in the eye and I went, you're an absolute...
Well, I don't know. David Hasselhoff's has put on a bit of weight and he's probably got a bit of a
I'm
tan.
going to say, unless David Hasselhoff
In his image from.
pound, but I could not believe it.
Slightly well tanned, climbing up a pole.
David Hasselhoff, the Elvis years.
Thing were though, last year it were Valentino Rossi, and this year it's David bloody Hasselhoff.
Well, yeah, you put a bit of timber on, haven't you? So
Yeah, I think people need their eyes testing, or I need a diet.
Diet.
I'm going to possibly diet. Although I had a chippy today, and it was mighty nice.
Well, there you go.
Just quickly, Lee, I don't know what Lee's going on about. Yes, Lee, green parrots.
Lee might not get that the parrots in London.
They are parrots.
There are non-native parrots in London that got released and bred like crazy.
Oh, they are everywhere now.
Kev's got it there. Dan Scatterhoff. Oh, good lord.
Oh, excellent.
Amy Scott's in there too, kids no scoop. Afternoon, evening, and good morning to everybody.
Oh, God.
Hey, Scott.
Daryl seems to think I'm giving myself a 0 all over, and he's going to give £10 to more heroes.
Oh, that sounds like a plan. Yeah, I'll go for that. £10.
Yeah. How much I'd like
for heroes if Tim zeroes his head.
No.
Yeah.
I'm in for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, Tim.
You can all
sure.
happening.
Tell you what, Tim.
Do it before.
I'll make you a deal, Tim. If you do it, I'll do it.
Oh wow!
What?
It's like saying our normal join in as well. Yeah,
I'll do it as well.
They can shave a wig.
Normal.
I could polish mine.
Yeah.
I'd do it if outgrows a comb over. And
yeah, but what you can do is possible, Tim.
Yeah. Oh, harsh but true.
There you go.
I can pencil line mine in.
And your eyebrows.
Yep. Jack trimmed them tonight this evening.
Scott saying there's some good threads on the forum about starting airbrushing. Good place to look, definitely.
Yeah.
Paul, you did quite a few videos about airbrushing.
Yeah, loads.
Yeah, so
Yeah, loads on the channel. Basic airbrushing's got any of the build vids. I do tend to explain the same stuff in there over and over.
Yeah.
Yarp. Yarp. Yarp.
yeah.
They're great, they're good.
But the greater good.
Good
That's
film,
a
man.
good.
It is a good film. Me and Hannah went to the cinema to see that.
Yeah, I did, and I've got it on DVD. Surprisingly.
Most of the hangout won't know what we're talking about there. Bad boys.
Hey,
What you gotta do?
when they come for you.
I've probably not seen it.
It's not, it's from Hoffers. You've probably not seen that either.
Seen The Sound of Music.
It's one of the Cornetto trilogies,
All right.
which will definitely lose you. It is. It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Shaun the Dead, Hofers, and The World's End.
Yeah.
I didn't like World's End.
No, it's not as good as a.
World's End are a bit weird.
Yeah, it's crap.
Yeah, well, that's the other word for it.
Shaun the Dead's hilarious.
Shaun of the Dead is the best thing ever. And when they were going through the record collection, made me howl with laughter.
Throw it.
No. Oh, not that one. Oh, yeah. I might have to watch that tonight when I'm good about.
I watched the Snowball game last night. It was quite good.
What's that about?
Big Bang.
What?
A Big Bang.
Ah.
What space?
It's one.
I'll tell you something. The first responders on that have got some jewels. They were proper carrying there between the trousers.
I had no idea what they were doing.
No.
If they just got chucked in there, they didn't get told sod all. They got told to put a fire out.
I'm going to say they were a big bang and then go up on roof, lads, and just shovel that bit off for us. No, I'm off home youth. My shift ended 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, all right, we'll give you a lead apron. You'll be all right.
A lead apron and a clear plastic visor. You'll be fine.
The grand.
That sounds roughly what's happening now. Here, here's a lead apron and a clear plastic visor. You'll be fine. Young Mikey has tea.
Okay.
Spruce says, check out Tim's Grey Roots.
Check them out.
Turn into Grandad Monster.
He's gone from a crap over on Kenobi to Grandad Monster in 3 easy weeks.
Do you want to do what we've been buying, Tim?
I can do, yeah. So I was just looking for something that I remember I need to find, but I'll find it in a little bit.
know what I can't believe, Tim?
My butter.
Stole it thunder.
It's Friday.
No, move along. Paul's kilt joke.
Steed.
Pinched it.
It was a bad joke, was it?
Yeah.
It's a bad dad joke, but funny if it's told properly.
Interesting.
It's not really, honestly.
That was bad.
No,
Okay, so let's have a look what you lot has been buying during the 2 weeks we've been on the show. I picked up the AFV Club IDS Shock Cow. Fabulous looking kit. Love it. Do like AFV Club stuff.
Yeah.
So this is a very uprated Centurion. This has got the M60 engine diesel in the back instead of the Meteor engine. So the whole rear end and drivetrain was completely changed. It was also armed with a new barrel as well. A cracking bit of kit, that one. Alan Foster got himself lots of stuff from UMP. The Nissan R390, the Audi R8, the Border Models Panzer 4, the Sherman Easy 8, lots of LPs, some details, some stickers, some glue, some tape, some thinner, some cleaner, some more thinner. Nice little haul. Carl Roberts managed to get this now, looking for the Tamir Texaco RS500. Good luck with that one.
Good luck at that one, Carl. Now, they do come up occasionally. Your decals are probably going to be shot.
And whatever you do, don't hold your breath on finding it for a good price.
No, and if you do get one, contact Frank at SK Decals and see if he's got a set for you.
Yeah. Mr. Dan got himself the 65 Chevy Stepside and the Hemi Hydro boat, which is
cool.
And I wonder what colours you're going to choose for it. I wonder if you're going to go something like this or a bit more Larry.
Being Dan, probably Larry.
Probably Larry. He's going to be probably very Larry knowing Dan. That look nice. Michael Benjamin Mitchell got himself some. Well, I'm not sure what that is, but it looks like some sort of camo. Finally got the decals I needed for the Esky Fallschirmjäger kit I got a while back.
Paratroopers.
Oh,
yes.
Thank you very much. Picking house decals, and I picked up 2 different patterns and some helmet decals as well. Obviously, a very small helmet. Also got himself some Ronco wing nuts.
I'm trying not to laugh at that one, Dan.
Oh, such children. Oh, I don't know where you saw that one. Oh,
children out of the gutter, children out of the gutter.
Sean managed to get himself from the BMX E30 and some Studio 27 for the Labatt boat. Please don't drink and drive. Also got himself the Porsche 911 GT1 full view, so it's the clear body.
Cool.
Never been that fond on those clear body ones.
No.
They look good from a distance.
Yeah. Russian T62 cloth.
Yeah.
The tape holder, the glue holders, Haribo's, some modulation, and finger only. It says on there, finger only.
His finger tighten.
Oh, is that what the other word was? Also got himself a Hellcat as well. And like I said, I'm still quite tempted with that. It's such a good looking plane.
You'll never build it.
And don't tell me that. It was somewhere across on Amazon for £100 delivered. It's not bad, actually. It's not bad. Great looking plane, though. It's a lot we saw at Telford, though. It's not stupidly big, actually.
No, it's a good size.
It's not like the Typhoon big, because that's just enormous. Dan Croak's got himself the Audi R8 Le Mans, a Fair Lady Z, some details, some stickers, a work zone, so it looks like a drill bit and drill holder, some Zero Pure Brilliant White, and lots of isopropanol.
Oh, okay.
Tony Davey, I am sorry to announce the demise of my AS type compressor. A victim of the lockdown, could not sustain the strain of prolonged sessions of work, and the bearings gave up. Yeah, there you go. He got himself the Smartmax TC610. Nice.
Lovely.
Williams got himself the new Das Works Ellie, which is a J1 a junk. What am I saying? Junkers. Oh gosh, brains out of fart there. The Doodle Bug V1 rocket engines on them.
Oh, they are.
That's
Yeah.
right, the pulse jet.
Oh, yeah, sick.
Pulse jet on them.
Cool.
I hope they've got a lot of glide though, because when they run out of go, they can glide down to the ground pretty well. Because
Yeah, when they run out to go, they stop.
yeah, they pretty much stop. And they've got the
Well, they don't go forward; they go down.
yes, they are designed to go down those engines. So yeah, I hope it's got a good bit of glide off those wings. Cool. John Stone's got himself the Challenger 2 and some Challenger 2 tracks as well.
Cool.
Very nice.
Oh, got that one recently, right?
He's
I'll
got.
be honest, I don't think you'll need those tracks, John.
I think he will. And he's saying he's waiting for the metal barrel. I don't think you'd need that either.
It is a bit tricky to sand.
Oh, is it? Is it?
Yeah.
No.
Must be resin and metal.
Well, I think Arby usually comes out, or Voyager usually comes out one eventually, don't they? So I'm sure it'll be out there.
Yeah.
Matt Wilson, some new toys, lots of cars this week. He got himself the PlayStation, the BMW M6, and the detail up, and the Decal Cas mask set for it. Nice little bundle. Adam went mad and bought himself loads of stuff from the States that you can't get over here.
Wow.
That's his Stallion walkways. Nice stuff up here. I've got this set here, very, very nice set. Some F14 bits, front covers, and other front covers.
Ooh, lovely.
And more aftermarket bit and bobs for helicopters. Very nice. Paul went nuts again.
Uh-huh.
I know what you mean.
I know what you mean. You got the Gepard. That's a cool looking vehicle, the Gepard. Got himself the washes and the oils. Got himself the Abrams, the quick clicks, some scatter, tool sets, masks, splatter, and some foliage.
Yeah. And a mouse.
And a mouse.
Don't.
Oh, yeah, a mouse.
Just joking.
Mustang GT4.
Did I start my oils?
Well, I said the oils and washes.
Didn't he say that? And new set of UMP washers as well?
That's what I said.
I didn't.
You do washes and oils.
Yeah, it does. You didn't pay more attention.
I wasn't listening.
Oh, I noticed.
And Dan, that picture's wrong.
Challenger 2 tests. Nice. Oh, and some
Mr.
idea of colours, modulation, and some masking fluid.
Yeah.
The T10 heavy tank.
Huge.
That one.
Huge.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Beast of the tank.
Very
That's a
cool.
big mama.
You got the Tusk from Ryefield, Rain and Dust and Detail Emphasizer.
I said posh way of saying washes.
Mhm. And you got himself some Forkies.
Walking now.
Darren Ross has got himself some washes from the UMP. He also got himself one of those great big hacksaws there. That's such a good tool. And some tweezers.
Oh, awesome saws there.
Yeah, really good.
They look huge, like they're going to be too big, but they're not.
No, the perfect size. Got yourself some stickers, some Aribos down here. Alclad for using for your fingers. Rocket odorless glue and some cleaner and some paint pots. Finger only. Kevin Marshall, when it decides to select a picture, come on. Okay. Kevin Marshall got a very small keyboard. Possibly a case of dandruff here, not too sure. All looks like he's got clip lock bags, a charging lead, definitely. He got hey,
a number pad keyboard.
yeah. Oh, he said the keyboard.
They're not listening at all.
You're not listening at all.
Pneumatic.
Who said that? The order punishing compound set, cleaner, normal strong and extra strong, and the tape holder.
You're starting to like out now, Tim.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Kevin Marshall and a new toy to give him something to play with since work is so quiet. Not working.
Ish.
Lost you.
Not working.
Ish, kinda.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, you know, Tim.
Yeah.
Again. Woo! I'm back in the building. All right. Mr. Clinton got himself some Tamiya goodies, some mixy pots, some painty pots, some spiky in your hand pots. Probably a pot, isn't it? A bit silly. Oh, he got himself a monkey bike.
Monkey. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, monkey bike.
Oh.
Got himself some sprays and a very small pot of paint. Always a very big pot of paint and a very small box. Cats are having fun out there. Probably doing something they shouldn't be doing. Oh, look.
Social gathering kind of thing.
Let me just check.
Probably trying to eat the parrot.
Sounds put the masks on.
They're social distancing perfectly fine on top of each other. Ford Mustang GT4, the Audi R8 Le Mans GT3. There's a lot of these going around, isn't there, eh? Wonder where they got these from.
No idea.
Could be a clue. Could be a
Got
clue.
himself a couple of rally cars, the Subaru Impreza and the Mitsubishi Lancer. Oh, Ian got himself a Lancer as well.
Wonder what that's from.
Oh, where do they keep getting this stuff from? This definitely not from this UMP retail.
If only there was a giveaway in the picture.
I'm looking for it, but I can't see it.
Tamiya.
No.
It's from Hannah. Hannah keeps sending them out.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. James as well. Yeah.
So, well, see, that's Hannah and James are sending out some lovely things to people.
Mhm.
Hey, nice. Hey. Slater's plastic card, and some paint as well.
Slater's never heard of that one.
No, never heard that. Not the new one for me. And he's been printing out that.
Cool.
His log bolster.
Oh yeah.
It's like to stop his log rolling around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Stop your log rolling off the end.
Oh,
Side.
that's
Anyway.
right. Sorry. Claire's got herself some EX Clear and some UV resin hardener and a funny colour torch.
What do I ask for?
Is that one of those torches where you shine on the bed sheets and you see something you didn't want to see?
All
I
depends.
think it could be.
Like your mother asking you what you're doing.
What have you been doing? I don't know. Why is it up the wall? Oh, how did it get there? She was got Ford Mustang GT4, and she got the Abrahams as well.
Cool.
Nice Abrahams.
Mm-hmm.
Cracking little kit. Lovely little kit. Really nice kit.
Very, very nice. Very, 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 very nice. Oh, Jeff Light got the very classic original Tamiya Chieftain. Still a cracking little kit that is out.
Absolutely.
Yeah, from us, we've got loads of Tamiya kits in stock now. Ryefield, loads of stuff. Border.
Yeah. Also got hold of some Edward, the Edward detail set, some drill bits, and the Chieftain tracks.
Cool.
A pack of 05 drill bits for the pins. You should only need one. You should do fine with that.
No, well, you put one through your finger and then you'll snap one.
Yeah. No, you do that. They're so easy to drill out. So easy. Jeff Light got some UMP burnishing liquid, UMP spruce holder double bundle. Oh, everyone likes a double bundle.
Mm-hmm.
The HG tweezers and the diamond file. And the Hariboos.
Caribous.
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 Only for the Canadians. And some plaster of Paris. Wonder if that came all the way from Paris.
Oh, I forgot that. My plaster of Paris in the porch. Forgot all about that. Oh,
No,
I'll get a picture of it back in a minute. Hang on.
I think you need to send that back. It hasn't come from Paris. It's come from Cape. You need to have them about that.
That's false advertising.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, lots. It's even more. Been very busy this week, you lot have.
We're a bit mentally busy.
Steve Spencer Beanie got the LP paints and thinner from the UMP. Many thanks. He's asking about the paints that they spray over some other paints. And Paul said, yes, they just flew fine.
Yep. Yeah, they spray fine over the primer.
Finu. Yes, just Finu. Very nice, very nice. Oh, there's a gun go.
Yeah, the famous UMP taken.
You should tell us to buy that quiet tape.
Hannah's had it.
Eric Graham. It was my birthday last weekend. Got these two kits from a family member. Both Tamir, another 124 Supra, and the 135 Walker Bulldog.
Nice.
Very cool. And last but not least, what it is actually, Grant Ash. This week I've got the Opel Astra V8 Coupe, the BMW M3 E30 with the Listerine decals. Very cool scheme, that one. And that is us all done.
Oh, well done, Tim.
Done.
Well done, Timmy. Well done. So what we got left to do? We've got Dan's section and the giveaway, and that's us, is it?
I have me.
Oh yeah, I forgot about you.
No.
We'll sort yours out by half 11.
If I'm snoring by then, don't blame me.
I'm not doing this late anymore.
You can blame the alcohol.
What? Coca-Cola? It's on the Coca-Cola again.
Hey, what?
Hey, you're on the Coca-Cola again.
Mr. Morgan's.
Wow.
I wonder what Trish is watching. That sounds very musical.
Disgusting, that Al.
No,
See that, Dom? See that?
You did.
Absolutely disgusting.
What is up with you? What are you in about?
Dan's looking a bit fantastic there, bit of Van Tan.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Chat. Let's have a look. Good news. Daryl loves us.
Oh, excellent.
Mr. Morvan there saying good evening, hello all.
Oh, right.
Daryl says it's been a hard day.
It has been a long day.
Blowing.
Oh,
Steam
I'll pass, thanks.
in a friendly way. I tell you. That's a sentence you need to step back from. What do you mean?
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
I said shit.
That's all right.
I know it is. That's why I said it.
I can punch it.
Daryl says kilo. Nice.
I do love this modular stuff, but when you drop something in there, oh my god, what a pain in the ass.
Yes.
Panic as well, isn't it?
Oh, he's like, oh, which one
It
did it go?
disappears and you.
It's always the one with the cotton buds or cocktail sticks.
This one.
Yeah, you gotta be joking.
Just so we all know, Scott pointed out that the UV lights for the glue. Oh,
Yeah, I know. It's for the resin.
oh is it?
I thought you'd have got that. Oh, help! No. That wasn't the cat. That was one of the kids. How come they're like mega quiet tonight?
Because one of them's not here.
Ah. I'm going to take a stab in the dark and say that Emily's not there.
You know that?
It's just a lucky guess, Tim. Poor Toby's not being tortured then. Oh, no! Getting my brush fell off.
What? What brush was?
Getting my brush. The ferrule come off.
Oh.
Oh.
Ah, how will I fix that? He says sarcastically.
Super glue.
Yeah.
Available from.
It has been absolutely abused, this brush. for about 6 months now. And it is now a weathering brush. So there we go. There's all off filter done on the Abrams, or the Abrahams, as Sam called them.
I love Abrahams.
No worries, Antonio. Are you still here? Right. Yeah, you go when you need to, buddy. Deck chair.
Oh well.
Yeah, added some more chip into him. It's had a nice oil filter now. So tomorrow, I might try some of those rain and dust. I might try the detail emphasizer on a few parts. See what it looks like.
The right moany boy he is.
Ah, crap! I didn't do it on the barrel. Oh no! But please tell me that was Toby.
That's Toby, yes.
Go for that. So the cat learned to speak.
Yeah. He has in his own way. Hey, Wingy. Wingy little boy. Catch him. Probably want some food, Toby. Well, might want some food. It was out. Okay, go on, let him out then. It's still daylight. You go out. Who wants to go to the loo? We'll go. It's not Trish. He's got food out. He doesn't want to eat it.
Welcome to Live in the Ibit, filmed in front of a live studio audience.
I think we could have a show.
Don't think I'm going to watch it, mate, to be honest.
Good point.
Oh, what the hell was that?
That is probably the city man in his big city car that drives around.
I thought it was a purge it started.
I thought it was a cat.
Yeah, I thought it was a dog.
Woof.
Question by Matthew Morvan there, Tim.
He literally just sprint the whole way down.
Did he?
Yeah.
Got a question, no?
Matthew Morvan asked a question. Question for motorcycle guys. Is the colour of the spring on the Ducati purely aesthetic? Or do different colours designate different spring types?
Yeah, I think it's just aesthetic, isn't it? Wherever you want, really, I guess.
So, Annette, see what you see. See what you like. Do it that.
If you see what you say, see.
See what
See what you see.
see. What you see.
All right, Dave, pack it in.
All right, Dave.
You'll like it.
Not a lot.
Not a lot. You see what you say. You say it. See it.
Was that Toby?
Oh,
Oh, that didn't last long.
Dan,
Hello.
you want to attempt your bit, mate?
We can. Well, yeah.
So we're going to attempt to have Dan do his bit now, which may work.
It might not. It may. It may want to goose me for the rest of the night.
So Dan's going to look at all your work. Let me mute Tim before he starts shouting. Oh, I'm going to all change the screen totally. So Dan's going to go through all your work he shared on the Facebook page and forum. At the end, we'll do a recap, and you get to pick your favourite build of the week. And that favourite build of the week will win a £10 UMP gift voucher. Also, when you vote, you will be allocated a number in the order that you vote, and we will do a live random number generator at the end of the dance section. And whichever number is drawn that corresponds to the position you voted in wins a £20 UMP gift voucher. And as you explained last time, the idea of this is to try and encourage people to vote, because you don't get a lot of full votes, and it'd be nice to see a lot more people. So it's 2 birds, 1 stone. You get to vote on your favourite build, and you get put into the draw to win the UMP gift voucher. So as simple as that. When you're ready, Dan?
I am just pressing buttons and
Hello, Norman King.
hopefully fine.
Paul, I'm going to go now. Okay.
No worries, mate.
Thank you very much, guys.
See you,
Really
Antonio.
appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Really, Antonio.
Happy birthday.
Don't be,
All
don't be
right,
a
mate.
stranger.
See you in a bit, mate.
Don't be a stranger.
Happy birthday,
No.
mate.
Cool. How you getting on, Dan?
I am nearly there. I'm just queuing up that beat. There. I press that one. Hopefully, anyway.
Keep going.
What could possibly to go?
That's
Got already.
Yeah,
Well,
oh, God.
Going in.
Covered in horsemen, you were.
yep.
Well, you do laugh, but you just did it. Computer says, nah.
Eh?
Are you speaking? That'll be a no then. Oh, no. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Butler, bring the gun. Is that... Can anybody hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
That'll be no.
There we go.
Is that sharing?
It is for me, yes.
Yes.
Thank you, Medical
Cool.
Matter.
But
Yes.
it's not moving.
We'll try. We'll try and proceed. Let's say this has got car crash roads all over it, hasn't it?
Yeah.
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 Good evening. We'll attempt this. We're going to start, or no, we're going to attempt to start on the forum as always.
Cool.
And the first one out the gate is One Man Clapping. It's a strange fella over in Ireland. He says, hi, Dan and ISM crew. He's finished the 124 scale Revell Audi A4 DTM 2011. Primed it with Ultimate White Primer, painted with the decanted TS14, and the roof was AK Extreme Aluminium. Decals laid down with Ultimate Decal Solutions, and he's cleared it with a Pro Range 2K, polished with the Ultimate Polishing System. He says he was reasonably happy with the kit until he went to fit the body to the chassis. It's way too tight, but he's afraid he could damage something if I keep putting pressure. Thanks for looking. Please find a deconstructed Audi A4.
Nice one, Mike.
I like it. I prefer it together. Just do it. Man up and listen for the crunch. There's nothing worse than a tight fit, though, is there?
So they tell me.
Allegedly, I've never been that lucky. This is Barry, F1 fan next.
Barry.
He's got the Pramac Ducati done. It's a 1/12 Tamiya kit, done with decanted TS49 bright red and TS40 metallic black. Tamiya acrylics and some alkyd metal paint. Over Tamiya white / grey primer. He's built it out of the box, no detail up parts of any kind because he couldn't find any that were reasonable. He did add some Scale Motorsport CF here and there. Would like to try the magnets on the fairings, but apparently so does everyone else. He's pretty satisfied with it, learning each time that he does one. Thanks and happy Friday.
Looking good, that.
I like that.
Yep.
Weirdly though, I like the blue wheels on the stand, because that's a hard thing to replicate, that clear blue rubbery plasticky type stuff that's on them.
Yeah, that's kind of the same blue that I need for some seat belts.
Ah.
There was a period in the 80s, 90s where the ejector seat belt, well, not so much the ejector seat belt, but the actual aircraft ones were that color.
It's a good color though.
Yeah, it's lovely.
It's just tricky. This is Hawkmoon next. This is a Wingnut Wings The Duelists Felixstowe. It's early by Hansa Brandenburg. Here's the first part complete. The Hansen Brandenburg, another great build from Wingnut Wings that went together without a hitch. Vallejo Tamiya paints mostly used throughout. Used and rail match weathered black used on the floats. Weirdly, that plane looks very upside down.
It does, but maybe the tailplane still got to go on.
Yes.
On the upside and another set of wings, possibly.
I'm guessing there's a few wings missing.
Yeah.
No, that's it.
Give over.
Yeah, one wing, yeah.
Wow. That's just a freaky looking thing.
You can see the oh right. Fuselage canted up, so yeah.
I'm glad I don't have to go in that. That's all I've got to say. That's all I've got to say about that. Tomcat 64 is next.
Jenny.
Jenny. This is Tomcat 64. He says, "Evening, young Dan." Thank you. You'll be devastated to know that he's finished mucking about with eggy things. Good lad. And he's finished off the Tiger 1 Dio he's been working on since February last year. Hasn't the world changed since then? Indeed it has. This is Tamiya's 35th scale Tamiya 1 House E Late, which came with the crew included. The tracks from AFB Club. The figures are from a variety of Tamiya sets and the fuel drums and other assorted bits. And pieces are a mix of Tamiya and mini art. Finally, the base is a Dio dump. I did one of them earlier. Painting has been done with Ultimate Primers, Vallejo Model Air and Model Color, Andrea Scale 75 and Life Color. And the weathering was done with a combination of clay washes, pigments and oils from a variety of brands with ground scatter from Dio dump. Stay safe and well, everyone.
That's lovely work right there.
That's really good, isn't it?
Yeah, that's fantastic.
That's really, really good.
I like that.
I like his bird.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's
Very good.
It just tells a good story.
It does. Lovely stuff.
Lovely stuff. This is Two Kids No Sleep next. Young Scott over in Canada, eh? He says, "Hello, everyone. Friday is here.
Yay.
For Bifford's informal bike build on the Super Cool forum, he's working on Tamiya's 1/12 scale Ducati Panigale S1199. It will be done in a yellow-white fairing scheme. He has used paint, glue, and swear words so far.
Looking good. But what's the sec though?
It says it's a lovely Tamiya kit and it goes together very well. Having hooped with the guys on the forum building the same thing together. Happy weekend and stay safe. Fragile. Oh dear, that's an old joke, but anymore. And the Peanut Gallery chimed in. This is Mr. One Mac next. Mr. Angry Al over there in Bonnie, Scotland. Bonnie, Scotland!
Yeah, up there, Jimmy.
He says, evening all, small progress on the 48 scale Kinetic EA6B Prowler and a 72nd Airfix Buccaneer S1C. And a cup of tea just walked through the door. Thank you all.
Oh, excellent.
Ow.
A hot cup of tea.
A very hot cup of tea, and one has Men in Blacked his fingers. Where were we? The Prowler is primed in a mix of ultimate white and grey primers, really loving the colour, and top coated with MRP US Dark Grey and Tamiya LP5 semi-gloss black. And the Buccaneer is primed in that sexy ultimate primer mix awaiting top coat. Where's your Buccaneers?
If you look at that Buccaneer would be an excellent escort fighter for that scale, wouldn't it?
You'd think so.
Looking good, that is, Al.
I like the Prowler, I've got to say, Al. I do like that Prowler.
Yeah, it's close-ups maybe next week when I get some decals
macro
on.
lenses.
Yeah.
When you get some quality work.
Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, that'll be a while.
Stay tuned, people. He might be a while. This is El Capitan next. This week he's finished this Tamiya 1/35 scale SU37, which he's been working on during his breaks from real work. The main colour is Tamiya XF58 olive green. The weathering has been done using mostly Ultimate Dark Dirt Wash. And he was tempted to get full tracks, but in the end decided to persevere with the fiddly individual links in the kit. Had a couple of issues fitting them on, but quite pleased with the end result.
That's very nice.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I like his interior. I like the gun and I like the big shells.
Mm-hmm.
I do like that little touch. And I like another little touch, but that's different.
I quite like the weathering on the tracks as well.
Yes. What are those? Is that the
vents?
Is that all it is? Just a vent?
Probably, yeah.
I want to say it's not like an air intake for engine or something, or I don't know. It looks quite strange. See, I'm not a tank person. Al is. Apparently Al this afternoon professed he was a tanky.
Oh, did he?
Allegedly. I do believe there was a wink on the end of what he said and maybe a little chuckle.
Wasn't me.
This is F27 packs next.
He turns them out, doesn't he?
He says, good evening, happy modelers. Wrong channel. It's neither good or evening or happy. Might be modelers. He says, here is an almost completed 1144 Fokker 70 in the livery of Alliance Airlines. The kit is a modified Revell Fokker 100 with Welsh model engines. The main parts are Tamiya. The main paints are Tamiya TS26 Pure White, TS83 Metallic Silver, and TS15 Blue, TS47 Chrome Yellow, all decanted, and LP54 Dark Iron, and his own Brew of Grey. The decals are from the kit, and Rick Walkup and Welsh models.
Very nice, that is.
And to say it was chopped up into umpteen pieces, that looks... Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
I quite like the way he does the canopy glass.
Yes.
It's not the normal clear stuff and that. He's got it like like one of the fiberglass model type things.
Yes. It's painted and then looks good because it's a couple of different shades.
You can see that, yeah.
But it bangs them out and they look really good.
Mm-hmm.
It makes you want to plane. You know, when you see it, makes you want to build one, but then, nah, scroll on by. This is some strange fella called Paul. This is his border models, 35th scale Leopard A6 finished. Good kit, just not great instructions, a bit vague in places, really. Built completely out of the box. He's private in Ultimate Black Primer. Camo freehand, painted into me at LP 58, 59, and 60 with the Ultimate Apex Airbrush. Pin wash with oils, dot filtered with oils. Mud and dust effects from Ultimate Washers like Dirt and Earth. Tamir LP paints used throughout, and Ultimate Apex Airbrush used throughout.
Very nice.
I like that. I like that a lot.
So, quick question, Paul: is that rust along the skirt, or is it dirt?
First of all, that is Light Colours dust brushed on lightly.
Yeah.
Then it is light dirt from UMP, airbrushed a bit further up, and then earth at the bottom.
Oh, cool. So you're airbrushing the washers then?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That's pretty nice.
Weirdly, UMP washers do go through the airbrush really good.
Oh yeah, no bother.
And you do get a really good effect.
Yeah, that looks nice.
Far better airbrush than it is just washed all over and wiped off.
Yes. Yeah.
That's a different technique. That's for panel lines.
You've got a bit more randomness, but it looks more realistic if you airbrush them and not just tip them on.
Yeah, to get it just like that, it's got to be airbrush.
Yeah,
It
definitely.
looks like it's splashing through puddles.
Yeah, looks like he's been driving right garden. Oh, pay two.
Oh, dos.
This is Captain Bigelow next. He says, hello. He's finished the Airfix 72nd scale B17 Mark III in RAF markings. It was a great kit, which went together well. The surface detail was quite plain, so he riveted the entire aircraft and had resin engines, turbochargers, and wheels. It was painted with Hataka lacquer paints. Hataka lacquer. And weathered with the neat 502 oils.
Very nice indeed.
I like that.
That's nice.
Yeah,
I like that.
It was really nice in RF camo.
Yeah, that looks. I like his weathering. It just looks right.
It's got quite a big aerial sticking out of it as well. Look at something like that.
He might be happy. He's very happy with the size of that aerial. This is Ranger Neil next. And he's finished the Zvezda 1144 TU160 tonight for the 80s build. Minimal paintbrush work. Most of the plane was painted with Humboldt Gloss 22 from Rattle Cans. The kit is a quite good one, but you must follow the steps in the instructions regarding the engines and intakes. Otherwise, you end up in a lot of trouble. Don't ask how I know this. The only real downside is the cockpit. Really needs pre-cut masks to get a good finish. He tried using mask oil and it failed miserably, as you can see.
Yeah, can't put that stuff down.
Oh, I hate mask oil. I use the Winsor & Newton white stuff.
All right.
It smells foul. When I say smells foul, it smells like correct arse. But
Fish gut.
It's really good stuff. And once you've painted, the key to it is take it off as soon as you can.
Okay.
And you will get really good results. Or just do around the edge and just chuck it in the middle. And it will work perfect. But I swear by the Winsor & Newton stuff, it stinks to high heaven. If you have a nervous disposition of the nostril, then you might not want to use it.
It smells like the early Copydex you used to have when you were in preschool.
It smells worse than that, Tim. It smells
really?
definitely smells like Shrek's arse.
I quite like the microscale micro mask. The blue stuff. It's quite good. And again, getting it off quickly was secret until until I discovered you could wet a cotton bud and it came off really easy.
It's not getting any better, Al.
I shall be quiet now.
Those bottles don't last long on the shelf as well.
What is it? What are we talking about?
Marsco liquid.
Oh, no. Get the Mr. Solar, Mr. Hobby. Well better stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do. Mr. Hobby.
And that's it for the forum for this evening.
QL.
I've been out down the road, picked up Emily, come back, and you ain't done this bit. The reel's done.
There's a roll over, Tim.
Timothy, wind your neck in, son. I have fuel and your address.
And a fast Fiesta.
You got fuel and you're wearing a dress.
And a Fiesta. Yes.
I've seen that before.
Is that B sharing? Is that B sharing face ache?
Yes.
It is indeed.
Cool. We're going to slide swiftly over onto the old face ache. And Mr. Jim Clark is going to be the first one out the gate this evening with his 1/20th scale Hasegawa Ferrari 312T. Painted in Zero Paint and Gravity Spain 2K. He's added the Hasegawa detail set and turned aluminium wheels. She fought me a bit, and he's not completely happy with the result, but it will fill a spot in this display case of his all-time favorite F1 car. Have a great show, guys.
That is really nice.
I know you're a bit unhappy with the finish, Jim, but I love it.
I like Jim's helmet.
Mm.
It's just a little touch, I think, all kits of that particular era, in fact, no, of any racing car should come, like if you're painting Colin McRae's Subaru from years ago, it should come with a helmet that, you know what I mean, you can paint and either put in the little helmet things in the back of the car or you can display them outside.
Absolutely, yeah.
I think that should be a staple of the kits, but that's just me. It won't happen, obviously, but they do look good. They do.
Yeah, and aircraft kits as well.
Yes, I do. I quite like a flying helmet. If it's just not flying that fast, because you gets friction burns.
Anyway, moving on.
This is Mr. Robert Adams with an ejection seat. Ow, my bones are crunching. For his AMT 1/12 scale F-16 cockpit kit.
Cool.
Well, that's a 172.
He needs a couple of touch-ups, but it's getting there.
Very nice.
I like that. Weirdly, Mr. Matthew Morvant or Bifford on the forum has in his possession a ejector seat that's a bit bigger than that. It's like the size of a Coke can. I really need to try and find a file that I can print because I think it'd be a good phone stand. To put your mobile phone on.
Oh yeah.
And I do like it. I like an ejection seat because they're just so cool.
It's a cracking idea, that is, that.
Yeah. I've got loads of ideas that are crap.
Yeah,
this is Mr. Gilbert Mondragon next. And I really like this one as well.
Would you look at that?
He's finished his Reaper Miniatures Mal Draka Dragon. He's used both airbrushing and sable brushes for the finish. Paints used are Badger's Stylewest Primer, Vallejo Game Colour, Creature Casters Pro Acrylic, Citadel Paints, Reaper Paints, Vallejo Fluorescent Paint, Vallejo Inks, and Liquitex Inks. I've got to say, I like that a lot.
Yeah, beautiful, isn't it?
Yes.
Very, very cool.
I just like what he's done with the many heads.
It's like 5 kits in one, isn't it?
Yeah. And he's got a blue one and a purple one and a, you know what I mean? It's and they all blend well though at the body. It don't just look ridiculous. I like that a lot.
Texture in the wings as well.
Yes, I like that. Yes, I like that a lot. Also like his next kit, what he's doing as well. But people will have to go find that on their own. This is Mr. Mike Foster next, and he's doing a Tamiya Escort Cosworth. It's a Cosworth with a USCP engine bay kit. It's in 1/24th scale. Just finished with decals now for the clear coat and then the interior.
Very nice.
I like that engine bay. I'm still keeping an eye out for the old rock covers as well, Paul.
Hey?
I'm still looking for the rocker covers for the old.
Yeah, cool, mate.
Thinking with jiggy what's it? This is Mr. Joe Yellow, and this is a Edward 32nd scale BF 108. I like that as well. I like the glass.
It's really nice.
Yeah, that's very crisp.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Oh, yeah, I like this one as well. This is Mr. Andrew Taylor. He says he's almost finished. It's based on 2 Revell 1/24th scale transporter kits. He's chopped around to make a pickup and camping trailer combo. He's got a Tamiya scooter, and everything else is scratch built.
Wow.
That looks wicked.
That is really cool.
That is not an easy thing to do, what he's accomplishing right there.
That's cool.
That is trickier than plaiting fog on the moor. Or if you live in Newcastle on the Tyne. This is Luke Ward next. He's scratch building a set of Springer forks for a part starter kit that he got off eBay. They're all painted and made from empty screws. The kit is a Tamiya 1/12 Roadstar.
That's cool.
That is quite cool, actually.
Like it.
Very good. This is Mr. Frank Cato next. He says he's almost done with Tamiya's Mazda Roadster in 24th scale. The dashboard isn't complete and he needs to install the windscreen. The red Mazda is a Kyoto Mini Z RC car for reference purposes. Wow.
Looking good, Aaron.
I quite like that red colour though. With
Popo.
Gary Matthews next. He says, I use a cooler box and some ration boxes for Ben Bradley.
I love the ice cubes. That's really cool.
I like that.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that looks. How the devil did you get that bright colour though?
Very cool.
I like the water bottle.
That's cool, that, isn't it?
That's clear cut up sprue. It's like lightly polished.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that as well. This is Mr. Norman King. This is his Industrial Mechanica 35th scale steam car. He had hoped it would be finished this week, but now waiting on delivery of more Tamiya LP42 paint following the discovery of a underside panel fit issue and its subsequent repair. I like that. I like the copper colour in the back. I like the
I couldn't agree more. Yep.
It just looks cool.
Covered in piss.
Oh, you beat me to it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Did that disappear?
Yeah.
Did I disappear?
Yes.
On which bit?
That last
Did
bit.
that one. Yep.
Hang on.
Fire.
You only just got through that one.
Did I?
Ed,
Mark calling Lawson.
sounds like
Oh,
having
God.
problems with your own.
I'm just going to sit here, smile it off, because I'll just rage quit and go out. Is there anybody there?
We
Turn
get
it down.
sometimes.
I can't hear a thing.
Done.
Righty-ho. Did I get to end the Norman's?
Only
kit?
just.
But that's his red industrial mechanic, and I quite like the red, and he's nailed it, and it looked really good.
Says in the chat he's gonna
Oh, this is another kit.
finish it off.
Cool. I want to say this is Barney Lawrenson.
Yeah.
This is a Tamiya 48 scale Spitfire Mark 1, and he's almost done now. Oh,
What? Oh,
smash my face in with a car.
oh, I thought it was something different than we were looking at.
Hey,
Nothing. Like his bare wood effect everywhere.
am I still being heard, or what? Who's got what?
This is the 148th Airfix Tomahawk from the Aleutian Islands campaign, inspired.
Ah,
Not having that. It's bedtime. I don't need it. Pop it in the fridge, thank you. Yes, I'm doing my show.
Right now.
Yeah, I'm doing the show right now.
I know right
I would be doing it right now. I'm waiting for Dan to do it. And
am I back now?
everyone's lagged out at the moment. There's no Paul. Oh,
I'm going to start.
Al's moving. We're no talking.
I'm
I
here.
can't hear or see
I should be
the
here.
thing.
Everyone went. No one was making any noise in for quite a while.
Oh,
Yeah,
I wasn't speaking.
Oh,
I muted for a bit. But anyway, I'm here.
Dan's going laggy.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
No. Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah.
I wish I could. I wish I could speed talk.
Finished.
This is a kit. That's a kit. That's a kit. It's painted that one, and we'll move along. No, this
Here we go.
is James. Who what?
Cast your votes. This is
Uh,
painful.
this is Digsby James and his 148 FX Tomahawk 2 RCAF Aleutian Islands campaign inspired. His paints are AK, Vallejo Model Air, and Tamiya XF series. As always, thanks for taking a look. Stay healthy.
Cool. I like
I
it.
like.
Very nice.
Mr. Richie Lamb is next. He says, good evening, guys. Calling this done. Italieri Mark 1 Sunderland in 72nd scale. Primed in UMP black, painted in Tamiya acrylics. All through his apex. Detail painted and chipping was done in Vallejo acrylics. Clear coat of Tamiya X22 and homebrew pin wash was applied. Finished off with a matte coat of Winsor & Newton.
Very nice.
I like that. I don't like the plane. I must admit, I don't like them planes. I don't know why. They just abuse my eye.
June the 9th, the new DAF boots out. Just saying.
Cool.
I like a Sunderland. I like the aircraft. That was very nice work, but that panel lines. Sorry.
Mm.
Anyway.
This is Mr. Rich Jellyman Eagles. This is a resin pilot for his 24th scale Typhoon, Vallejo paint, and an oil wash. He stepped on something.
I say so.
Sorry, can you finish the aircraft, please?
Yeah.
I say, Mush, I've got a splinter in my foot.
Yeah.
Here, Mush, bring a pin.
That.
Ooh, that's a very purple car. Mr. Dave Watts is next. And this is a Tamiya 24 scale Castro Toyota Tom's Supra GT. He's done it as a track car. UMP white primer, 0 paint wins purple pearl, and 0 paint 2K semi-gloss clear.
Ooh.
I like that pearl.
Looks nice, yeah.
Very blingy. This is Mr. James Manning next, and this is a 48 scale Revell Eurofighter Typhoon. Currently a major whip, as he's using photo etch for the first time, and it will be painted in Halford's Art FX paints.
Wow, some filler on there, eh?
Swept on by a brush.
Looks like.
Oh.
Oh.
This is Mr. Brett Anderson. He says he's just finished his Revell 125th scale Kenworth W900. Mine didn't make it that far. Mine died a very worthy death. He's primed it in UMP grey. I'm painted in a metallic blue nail polish. He's clear coated it in Mr. Colour Gloss UV cut. Engine painted in 0 paints Caterpillar yellow. Most of the black was Tamiya LP5. All the chrome except for the wheels were stripped and painted in a chrome nail polish over the top of a 2K clear. Okay. He says he's glad he's finished. Thanks, guys, and have a great show.
That is really nice, that is.
I like the blue. And I must admit, some nail varnishers do... Well, they're enamel, so you can thin them with, you know, MLT, and they do spray really well. And the pigments are that fine. Obviously, because they're a nail varnish, they've got to be fine. And yeah, they do lay down really well.
Yeah.
And when I first seen this one earlier, it took my old man eyes a minute to focus and figure out what was happening. I thought it was just a big piece of grass. But anywho, this is Mr. Matthew Purchase, and he's been working on his first World War II diorama build, which is all for his first aircraft and vehicles build. He's very pleased for a first ever build.
Very nice.
But yeah, when I first seen that, admittedly, my eyes were tired. The sun was shining on them from a funny angle, and but I thought, why is he posting just grass?
You think it's 1/48th though? Or?
I'm gonna tune him in now and say, don't know.
So, I think the vehicles might be.
The vehicles are probably 48th, and the planes might be 72nd, maybe.
What?
That'll be 48th.
I ain't got a clue. I'm just throwing shit out there and seeing if it sticks.
Don't fry it too high; it'll come down your head.
I am not psychic, and yes, it looks good. I like it, and for a first, he's nailed it to the floor. This is Mr. Oh dear.
Just training name, Mr. Oh dear.
Stand by, caller. This is
Edgarus.
Edgarus.
Yeah.
Edgarus. Simo.
Right, then.
This is Edgarus. This is. This is Edgar's Lamborghini Huracan by See that little V10 logo will be finished by the end of the week. Oh, and if you're going to mention my build, just call me Ed. I wish. Hang on. Oh dear.
Excellent.
I'm going to have to send the memo to my eyes to proofread everything before I start reading.
Yeah, and request in the chat, can you just say Hasagawi because someone's 6-year-old kid says you go to bed then?
Oh, Hasagawi!
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Now off to bed.
Go to bed, young man.
Ed. But Ed, yeah, that's a very nice. I like the colour and it looks laid down very well. And there is a second picture.
Hang on. People are saying we're going off air.
Uh-oh. No?
No, back. Apparently we're back.
Oh, okay.
I want to say it seems to be operational for me.
Yeah, we didn't do anything. No idea. Give it a Hasagawi again.
Hasagawi!
There we go.
This is Mr. Daniel Blair next. He says, hello all, freedom! Well, no. Sorry, we are reopening around here. Anyways, I call it the Dukes of Hazzard bike. I could call it many things. Nice is one of them. Just backpedal there quickly.
Okay, go.
It's a Revell 1/12 scale chopper bike. He's primed it in Tamiya grey, topped with Model Master Pure Red and some aftermarket decals and a few kit decals. The kit offers lots of custom options. Sadly, they went nuts chroming many things that probably shouldn't be. Have a great weekend.
That's nice. Really is.
It's coming on.
He's done a good job of that. Yeah,
he is coming on. I don't care what you say. He's got crap humour, let's say, or joke-telling abilities. But
I know they're jokes that he tells.
Well, attempted.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're just statements. I'll be honest.
But he has definitely come on.
Your skills definitely come along, mate. They really have.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's nice to see. This is Mr. Andy Richardson next. He says he's finished his first ever build and is happy with the results. It's a Tamiya 24 scale Subaru Impreza 2001.
Excellent.
Nice.
I like that as well.
Very cool.
I believe I built the same kit not so long back.
Did you?
It's a very nice kit.
No, you bought the 99.
That's it. I did the 99, didn't I?
Yeah.
And this is Mr. Matt Wilson. He's just finished a Subaru Impreza Monte Carlo and tried weathering for the first time.
Yeah, that looks good as well.
Yeah, that looks really good. I like a dirty car, but I also like a clean car. But then I look at my Fiesta, and then it's all of the above.
My car is minging. It's not been washed in months.
Mine hasn't been washed in 3 years, or hoovered out, or even looked at. It's growing that much moss. I've got my own personal lawn to rest my arm on when I've got my arm out the window. And I'm not joking. But anywho, we digress. This is Mr. David Sargent, and this is a 32nd scale Tamiya F4C. It's now repaired and looking 100% better than it did when it arrived. It was a rescue kit from eBay that he saved from the bin and is all painted in MRPs. Ooh. Wow. I like that a lot. A nice camo scheme.
Mm-hmm.
This is Ricardo Rodriguez. This is a 1/12 scale Aoshima Honda Monkey. Here, Monkey. It says it's now completed. He's primed it with Vallejo acrylic gloss black, painted with Tamiya acrylics, clear coated with aqua gloss, some UMP washes to bring up some details and make it look a bit used. Cheers. I like that. I have something similar.
I like it.
Like the monkey.
This is Mr. Kevin Marshall next. He says he's not been doing a lot of modeling building at all, but finished off the 120th Wavecorp Kit Machine Krieger Super Bowl. He's planning to do a kind of futuristic urban decay diorama base once he has suitable accessories, etc. manufactured. Lovely kit, painted with mostly extra acrylics. Apologies, move on. A friend gave him a Fiat 500 body. Now he's making it into a racing car for slot car. By the way, you can, again, why aren't my eyes proofreading this? You can pronounce his name Kylie Pino.
That's not helped me anyway at all.
Right, YouTube's down again.
Uh-oh.
Any one of them nights?
And that's us back. Okay, on you go.
Okay, well that ain't us, and that ain't this. That must be YouTube.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's got to be a YouTube interconnection.
that's what I said. YouTube.
Yeah, it's YouTube, guys. I'm talking to people in the chat, Al. Sorry.
Oh, sorry, mate.
People are like, you've been disconnected. No, it must be YouTube dropping out because this is still live.
It is. Yeah.
We're all still in here. That must be.
That posh lady's not told us that it's gone off.
No, it's not us. It's YouTube.
And I will try and remember Kyle's name or Kyle. But I quite like the concept that he's making it into a slot car racer. Or would that be classed as scale extric?
Yes.
Slot car.
Yeah.
This is Mr. Michael Benjamin Mitchell next. He says he's put the Panzer Grenadier on hold for a little bit to work on this little kit. It's a Dragon 35th scale Pack 40 premium kit with gun crew.
Fallschirmjäger.
Yes, that. What
paratroopers.
Paratroopers, that's the one. That has been meaning to build for years. He got a good start on the gun carriage, which is a lot of small parts. He has the wheel axles on, but not glued, so that when he paints it, he can get the axles painted easier when he removes them. He's also bought some aftermarket bolts to replace omitted details on the lower shield face. You're off to a good start.
Looks like, yeah.
Off to the racers. This is, I feel like I need to open a butcher shop sometime.
That says Alex.
That says Alex. Definitely says Alex. This is Alex. And he's put a 2K clear coat on 3 Impreza WRC bodies, a 98 Monte Carlo, I'm guessing, a 99 Tour de Corsa, and an 01 Rally de France. And I quite like all of them, if I'm honest. It's a big ask, though, isn't it, doing 3 all at once? What if you mix up a couple of bits? That's got to be quite alarming. I quite like this one. I'm guessing it's going to be like hen's teeth to try and get hold of. But this is Mr. Richard Goodman, and he's finished the tested Weirdos Hanging 10 finally.
Mm.
I quite like that.
Alan's just messaged me saying when we go off, it's going to have an 8x8 fault.
Yeah.
It is this playing up. It's not YouTube.
Oh.
But obviously we're staying live. We're not going off, which is weird.
Unless they're messing with it again.
Probably they've been updating this. So
I would say, yeah, it looks different.
We've only got an hour left of that, so
we'll persevere. We'll soldier on. We'll troop through it unless it kicks us off.
Yep.
This is Mr. Richard Goodman next. He says he's nearly done with this lump. It's a 3D printed Blake 7 Liberator. It's 12 inches long. He's bought it online and was not impressed with the weave. Good exercise in patience, though. Now, I read that earlier, and I'm trying to figure out if it's been an FDM printer or if somebody's printed it on a SLA resin and it's not a very good print.
Don't know.
I'm guessing it's an FDM. I'm trying to look just at the end of the pointy bits. I don't know what they're called. The pointy bits just there look like they've got very, very, very busy striations going on, which you only get with an FDM printer, unless you're really good at printing. And then you can get them striations down to looking good. But I quite like the Liberator. I did watch Blake 7 as a kid. Sad. I also watched it not so long back as well because, again, I'm sad.
Yeah.
This is Mr. Simon Daly next. And this is a Tamiya 112 Yamaha RD350 LC. Colour scheme based on the bike he had in the 80s. UMP primer and Tamiya white primer. Frame, cheapo £2 red automotive spray can decanted. Tamiya semi-gloss black to represent bike plastics. Halford's gloss black decanted for the bodywork. Tamiya NATO black glossed for the engine. Humboldt's metal coat, polished aluminium, and C12 metallizer for the exhaust. I'm going to say C1. But I quite like that a lot, weirdly. We had a crappy RD for Fields. We had very, very many scary adventures on that particular one. Antonio Moriera. This is a 1/12 scale March 741, and this is his first scratch. Used a 1/24 scale paper model as a template, resized and used it to build. All the mechanical parts came from an old Tamiya Wolf. I was very happy with the results and plan to do more like this.
Very nice. Scratch build.
I was going to say, that is amazing. Fred.
That's cool.
I like getting the bodywork to look as good as that for scratch building is pretty hard. Speaking of hard, this is Mr. Luke Carswell. It says, so this week he's finished the 35th scale trumpeter AS90 SPG. He's primary with Ultimate Grey Primer. The base colour is Mission Models British Sand Yellow. Clear coats were, as always, Winsor & Newton. Weathering done with UMP washers, MIG pigments, and other pigments that are coming to an online retailer soon. He's added the Black Dog resin stowage and Echelon aftermarket decals. Happy Friday and happy modelling.
Nice one, Luke.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. Weirdly, though, his bang stick's got a tea towel on end. Is that to dry it or to keep the crap out? Is that all?
Keep the crap out of the barrel.
I'm suspecting that must have been in a very, very dirty, dusty environment.
Just Sandy, he was explaining that even in the desert, you know, the way the tanks go down and the tracks go into, you know, sort
like
of
underlay of mud sort of thing.
Yeah, underlay of mud, and then the sand goes on them, then they dry up and stuff like that. So,
and before you know it, your tank's ruined.
Huh?
You've got to throw it out and buy a new one.
Much sandiness.
This is Bruno Dernicourt, and he's prepping 5 new projects.
GT5 Viper. Yeah.
There you go.
He's been looking at Paul's bits and bobs, hasn't he?
You my bits and bobs are this.
This is Mr. Dean Armitage next. I really like this as well. He says, this week I have been working on a Tamiya 48. He's been working on a Tamiya 48 scale Jumo 004 engine. It's a pretty detailed engine, but he still added pipe and wire details to take it to the next level.
Cool.
And I do like that a lot. I like his silver end.
Ooh.
Wow.
We're very well acquainted. This is Mr. Justin Hart. It's his first bike. It's an Aoshima 1/12 scale Harley Davidson Road King. Made as a surprise gift for a good friend. This was made to replicate his bike. Several parts taken and repainted from a black edition toy to update the bike to his version as the Aoshima kit is older. Scratch built the handlebars. The drumstick he has strapped to his handlebars, his phone mount on the gas can, his satchel behind the windscreen, and the entire back seat rest. Custom LEDs for the headlights, tail light, and under the gas tank light, with a switch hidden in the right saddlebag. Gotta be painful. And a battery in the left, even painfuler. First time doing custom decals as well. All but the speedometer gauge and the front mudguard, Road King letters. Custom license plate to match his bike plates also. He's used UMP primer, Tamiya LP paint, MRP and AK Extreme Chrome and 2K clear.
Nice.
I like that. See, I like it when somebody gets something, throws half of it away, and then replaces it with better things. It just looks good. Unless you're fat like me, because I've replaced my thin, slender toned body with fat.
Where did that come from?
You keep the control.
I don't know, but I've got a roll of cling film and a Mars bar waiting for me after this. I'm going to wrap it up in it and need
This song.
This is Mr. Simon Slater next, and a quick swig of tea. And this is a Tamiya 48 scale Mosquito.
Nice.
Love the colour. I tell you something, there's a lot of Subarus being built these days.
A couple of Scoobies, yeah.
This is Mr. Simon Shaw next. This is a 1/24 scale Subaru WRC from Tamiya. It's a his work is progressing well. He's used UMP primer, Gravity WRC Blue 02K, Tamiya lacquers, polished UMP compounds today, and he's made the seat belts, and he's also adding some P bonnet pins.
Looking good.
Yep, I like the seat belts. Seat belts, good.
Apparently, I watched a good video on making them.
Apparently, some weird fella called Paul on PooTube's got a couple of videos. Never watched them. Neither's Tim.
No.
This is Gary Constable next.
Yes, I
have. Lies, Timothy, lies. Mr. Gary Constable is next with a Tamiya duo of the Hayabusa Yoshimura and the 1/12 scale Street Rider figure, modified facial features with military put on the bike, made as a Barasheen tribute using scrap and spare decals from the spares box, Tamiya LP paint, AK Metals, and a Gunzi UV clear coat.
It's got better beard than Tim.
So being as though that's a Barasheen, is that supposed to be Barasheen? I'm guessing.
No idea, mate.
That's Dave.
It's what Dave.
Yeah.
I'll tell you something though. I don't even think I could muster up some military change something on the. I'd just get a lighter and melt it, and it probably does look just as good as if I'd tried to use pillow put. If I'm honest, sculpting is not my strong suit, let's say. And we'll move swiftly on to this one from Mr. Adam Challenger, the third, or whatever Tim says, I can't remember, and I'm not bothered. Calsonic is he's Texaco Adam now. This is a Tamiya 1/24 scale Ford Sierra RS 500. UMP primer, zero paint jet black, SK decals. Since the pick, it's had a clear coat and now is waiting for some scale production wheels to come, and it will be finished. Have a great weekend.
Nice start, Adam.
I like that. I do like that.
Coming along nicely.
Oh, I nearly broke into a Chubby Brown joke then about a Ford Sierra. Oh dear, that would have cost me some money. This is Mr. Alan Parker next. I like this one too. This is Airshima's 24 scale Skyline 2000 GTR KPG C10 aka Ken Murray. I ain't got a clue. I just like it. UMP primers, Tamiya LP paint, Zero Paints Nissan Dark Green, Gravity Spain 2K Clear, sprayed through his UMP airbrush and polished with Apex. Hang on, no, UMP polishing system. And weirdly, that particular colour there and the styling of that car, one of my friends at the body shop, and he's got a very rare Japanese Nissan Micra that looks quite similar to that in, you know, the front wing nose malarkey and whatnot. It looks awful but good at the same time, if that makes sense. And because it were a rare car, I think it cost him about 20 grand more to get over here.
Eek.
For a Micra. But it's his money, I suppose. There's Mr. Charles Stanhope next. This is new Revell 32nd scale F15E.
18.
Oh, F18E. God, my eyes are shot. Finally got the fuselage together. Oh my God, this has to be some of the worst fitting kit he's ever done. Almost gave up. Should have burnt it. Totally destroyed his mojo, but thanks to a small saw and that amazing Mr. Hobby dissolved putty, it's finally now over the worst of it. A new tool, what on earth were they thinking? Over engineering yet again. Why not just have a simple top and bottom half of the full fuselage rather than this convoluted method of having to try and jam the front part over the fuselage into the rear rant over?
He's like enjoying building it then.
I think he's thoroughly enjoyed himself.
I think he is as well.
I think he's gone to town on that.
Well, again, I'll one.
Yeah, we must buy Al too. This is Mr. Philip Pash. This is a Bandai 1/12 scale C3PO.
Oh, that is nice.
This is Mr. Don Williams next. And this is a 1/25th scale AMT Ray Bestos Ford F-150.
Their pies are great.
Don't. I've admitted I could go a pie actually. That's why I'm fat. Stop eating pies. The engine is wired. Photo etch hood hinges. I'm guessing bonnet. Grill screens and brake duct vents. The paint is Autoborn Sealer White, Createx Opaque White, Createx Pearl Blue, and Createx Pearl Red, Createx Pearl Pineapple Yellow, and stand by. No, hang on. Axo Noble 8100 2K clear. And he hopes we all have a good weekend.
Nice work on.
That does. I've got to say that looks really good. I like the colour transitions.
Yeah,
he's done really well there. I don't like the name of his 2K clear though. Can they not just come up with something easier? Do they not know a simple Englishman's got to try and read this out? This one floated my boat also. Just looking at it. See, I'd just have that on a stand on my bench on a rotating thing under a magnifier. This is Mr. Alex Kvitsky. He says he's finally finished the Factory Hero 1/12 scale Porsche 962C engine. And that is delicious in every way.
A lot of work in that. Again, there's that blue, Dan.
Yep, that blue, it pops up everywhere, doesn't it, Al? You don't notice it, and then all of a sudden it's everywhere.
Yeah.
I do like that. I like the distributor with wires. I like everything about that. That's like...
Nice.
Yeah, that's really nice. I'm going to say all the words, but then my brain kicked in and said, you can't afford it. This is Mr. Clinton Eels, young chunk over in or under in Australia. He says this week he's been mostly working on the Tamiya 48th scale P51 Mustang. Just some more decals and a dull coat, some light weathering, and it will be finished. Cheers!
Should have heard him cursing the Decals today.
Oh, I bet he was swearing.
He was.
That boy has got a potty mouth.
Yeah.
I'll tell you something though, it looks good.
Yeah, it's nice. Coming along nice.
This is Mr. Eric Kerwan next. And this is a 35th scale rifled model Panther G late production. Armored vent covers from Voyager. I like the cable as well. And the bucket. Because every tank needs a bucket.
I think he's fitted his wheels in the wrong place. So.
Well, they might have trouble turning.
Oh, I like that.
I like this as well. This is Mr. Grant Ash. And he says this week he's finished his mini art 35th scale European tram. It has been painted using a mixture of Tamiya and Vallejo paints. This is a very different build for him, as he normally builds cars and bikes. He thoroughly enjoyed this build and have learned a lot along the way. And have a good weekend, everyone.
That is nice.
I like that.
That's very nice.
Yeah, I do like that a lot. See that tram thing you could make it into so many things.
Mm.
I think a nice graffitied one would look really good. You know, with some tags or whatever the young peeps say these days. This is Mr. Ian Douthwaite next. And this is his Italieri 24th scale Scania R400. It's a log carrying thing. Timber trailer and crane, lots of KFS resin. All basic sub-assemblies done. Tractor unit, chassis with KFS rear tag axle. Logging trailer with some adaptions, Italieri crane, KFS operator seat, and log grab, all ready for priming. I like that a lot.
Nice. That's the same model again.
Yeah.
I like his. I like everything that's going on right there. That'll be a nice piece.
He does some lovely work in the
He loves the lorry though, doesn't he?
lorry.
He said he's not going to do one for a bit, and then what were his other one? The Clydesdales he was starting, and I think they got to him a little bit, so he had to move to something that he knows, and that's a truck. This is Totally Scale Models Steve next, and this is a Tamiya 48 scale F14D Tomcat. He's just about finished it. Just needs to add the ordnance. He's primed it in Tamiya light grey. Then 3 different Tamiya paints for the main body. If forgets which ones, it will remember for next time. He's added PE and resin wheels. It's a great kit. Went together well. It's just him that made a few mistakes.
Nice work though, Steve. Really nice.
Yep, can't tell from here. It looks really good. His canopy is really good, nice and clean and crisp.
Shame the tails are, or the fins are a bit out of focus, but
yeah, I think that's more the camera thing though.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
he's probably like, I can't take a picture of shit. I could take a picture of shit.
Less shutter speed, more.
You have to go down the bottom, Dan. That one's not there anymore.
Oh, is it? Oh,
the computer says no. Just get to at the end.
We'll just
at the end. You've missed one. You've missed one. Go back up. You've missed one. Oh no, it's my one. Never mind.
Which one?
No, never mind.
I was going to say. Pushy beak. Wind the old neck in. You've been told.
Yeah.
Oh, and now face it won't play. More. This is Mr. Antonio Rillo. Bobby Booby. This is complete. It's a FW 198.8 in 48th scale from Tamiya. It's used Tamiya paint and UMP black primer on the exterior. Mr. Hobby Globe. I want to say glow balls. I don't know. Black primer 1500 paint. Top coat paint from Mr. Paint Slovakia. Hey. MRP 65, MRP 64, and MRP 171 on the bottom. And then Mr. Hobby H417. Cool. I like the spinner. I like it all. I like the spinner. It looks like it's running to Bumblebee. Head on.
Yeah. Really nice.
I've seen earlier on Friday Night Live at the bench.
Live. One more comment.
There's weirdly one more comment.
Strange.
I wonder who that could be. Oh, it's Mr. Paul Bertland.
How many minutes ago?
This is a 48 scale M1A2 Abrahams. He's giving it some chipping today and an oil panel line wash and an oil dot filter. It's nearly finished now. It's a great little kit. I like.
Right.
Thank you.
I do like that.
That chipping's coming on
And
well.
that, thank you for maker, is the end.
Nice one, Dan.
Nice one, Dan.
Well done, Dan.
Right, so now we're going to give you, from the time it takes Dan to go through the recap, to vote for your favourite build. The build with the most votes. Tim, okay to call out the votes? Is he there? Oh, Tim.
I'm here.
All right. You okay to do the votes?
Yeah, of course.
Who's going to put start numbers now?
I can.
Yeah, you sure? Right.
Yeah.
So we'll give you the time it takes Dan to recap to pick your favourite build of the week. Try and put the builder's name and the subject if you can. The favourite build wins £10 UMP gift voucher. And you, by voting, are automatically entered into the prize draw for the £20 UMP gift voucher simply by voting. We'll do a number generator and you'll go in number order that you voted in to gain your position in it. Simple as that. We do this to try and get people to vote because we're a bit lax on the old vote lately.
Yeah.
So I'm going to hand you over to Norm and Al. And when you're ready, boys, you can go then.
Oh, whenever you're ready.
Al,
Yeah.
count it down.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Start your voting now.
This is one man clapping with his 24 scale Revell Audi A4 DTM. We have Barry F1 fan with his Pramac Ducati in 1/12 scale from Tamiya. We have Hawk Moon with his Felix Stowe from Wings. We have Tomcat 64 with a 35th scale Tamiya. It's a yes, it's an Aussie. God, my eyes are crap. I couldn't see nothing then. With his figures and his bits and bobs. Mr. Scott, 2 Kids No Sleep, with his Tamiya 12th scale Ducati Panigale S 1199 Fragile. Mr. One Mac with a Kinetic 48th scale EA 6B Prowler and a 72nd scale Airfix Buccaneer S1C. Mr. El Capitan with a Tamiya 135th scale SU76. We have F27 packs with a 1144 Focus 70. We have Mr. Paul with a Border Models 35th scale Leopard A6. Oh, controversial. We have Captain Bigelow with a FX 72nd scale B17 Mark III. We have Ranger Neil with Zvezda's 1144th TU160. And I need to quickly press that button, that button, that button. They ought to make this a bit easier to just share. Is that sharing again? Pardon me. Mr. Jim Clark with his 1/20th scale Hasegawa Ferrari 312T. We have Mr. Robert Adams with his ejection seat for the AMT 1/12th scale F16 cockpit. We have Mr. Gilbert Mondragon with his Reaper Miniatures Mal Draka Dragon. We have Mr. Mike Foster with his Tamiya Escort Cosworth in 24th scale. We have Joe Yellow with his Edward 32nd scale BF 108. We have Mr. Andrew Taylor with his Revell 24 scale transporter kits and other bits. We have Luke Ward with his Tamiya 1/12 scale Roadstar. Mr. Frank Cathowat with his Tamiya Mazda Roadster in 24th scale. We have Gary Matthews with his ice cubes in the cooler box for his Mount Bradley. I quite like that one, weirdly. Mr. Norman King with his Industrial Mechanica 35th scale steam car. We have Mr. Barney Lawrenson with his Tamiya 48 scale Spitfire Mark 1. Mr. Digsby James with his 48 scale Airfix Tomahawk 2. Mr. Richie Lamb with his Italieri Mark 1 Sunderland in 72nd scale. Mr. Richie Gentleman Eagles with a resin pilot for his 24 scale Typhoon. Mr. Dave Watts with a Tamiya 24 scale Castrol Toyota Tom Super GT. Mr. James Mannings with a 48 scale Revell Eurofighter Typhoon. Mr. Brett Anderson with a Revell 25th scale Kenworth W900. Mr. Matthew Purchase with his first World War II diorama and many accoutrements. This is Ed and his Lamborghini Huracan by Aoshima. I'm guessing in 24th scale. We have Mr. Daniel Blair with his, I need to click that, Revell 1/12 scale chopper bike. He's got a big chopper. And only a chopper. Mr. Andy Richardson with a Tamiya 24 scale Subaru Impreza of 2001. Mr. Matt Wilson with a Subaru Impreza Monte Carlo in 24 scale from some other manufacturer, possibly Tamiya. Mr. David Sargent with a 32nd scale Tamiya F4C. Mr. Ricardo Rodriguez with a 1/12 scale Aoshima Honda Monkey Bike. Mr. Kevin Marshall with a Machine Krieger 1/20th scale Wave Corp kit. We have Kyle Pino with a Fiat 500 body that is making into a slot car. Cool idea. Mr. Michael Benjamin Mitchell with a 35th scale Pack 40 Falsher Gun Crew. Mr. Alex, this is Alex with his 3 Subaru Imprezas. Mr. Richard Goodman with a Testors Weird O's Hanging 10. Mr. Richard Goodman with a 3D printed Blake 7 Liberator. Mr. Simon Daly with a Tamiya 12 scale Yamaha RD 350 LC. Mr. Antonio Moriera with his 1/20th scale March 741 scratch built thing, racing car type arrangement. Mr. Luke Carswell with a 35th scale Trumpeter AS90 SPG. And Bruno Denicourt with his 5 projects. Don't know what they are. Mr. Dean Armitage with a Tamiya 48 scale Jumo 004 engine. Mr. Justin Hart with an Aoshima 1/12 scale Harley Davidson Road King. Mr. Simon Slater with a 48 scale Mosquito from Tamiya. Mr. Simon Shore with a 24 scale Subaru WRC from Tamiya. Mr. Gary Constable with a Hayabusa Yoshimura and a 1/12 scale Street Rider. It's Barry Sheen. A broken one, maybe. Mr. Adam Challenger with a Tamiya 1/24 scale Ford Sierra RS 500. Mr. Alan Parker with the Aoshima's 1/24 scale Skyline 2000 GTR. Mr. Charles Stanhope with a Rant and a Revell 32nd scale F18E. Mr. Philip Pash with a Bandai 12th scale C3PO. Mr. John Williams with a 25th scale AMT Ray Bestos Ford F-150. Mr. Alex Kabitsky with a Model Factory Hero 1/12 scale Porsche 962C engine. I really like that one. Mr. Clinton Eels with a Tamiya 48 scale P51 Mustang. Mr. Eric Kirwan with a 35th scale Rifle Model Panther G Late. Mr. Grant Ash with a Mini Art 35th scale European Tram. Mr. Ian Bathwaite with a Italian 24 scale Scania R400 Tin Trailer and Crane. Totally scale model Steve with a Tamiya 48 scale F14D Tomcat. That one. Mr. Antonio Rillo with a FW190A8 in 48 scale from Tamiya. And the last one is Mr. Paul Bertland with a Tamiya 48 scale M1A2 Abrahams.
Well done, Dan.
And as Dan is finished, stop your voting now, please.
So I will vote for Tomcat Tiger Dio, please. You got it, Tim?
Good call.
Make sure Tim's there.
Yeah, just give us a shout, Tim, when you want us to.
Timothy. No, then.
Anyone else been taking the votes down?
No.
Well, I've counted the votes, so
You have.
yeah, I've counted all the votes up. There's 48 in total.
How about our ones?
I don't really include them because
No, don't. That just goes for the winner. You know.
I see. Got
Yeah,
it. No.
yeah, so there's 48 in total.
Okay.
Good call.
Just waiting for Tim to
Good call. I like your thinking.
catch up.
Right then. Well, I'll do the number generator for the £20 voucher, and we'll announce the other one in a minute.
I'll go back to the top.
Ooh. I tell you something, it gets busier every week, don't it?
Is that sharing?
Especially during the old lockdown.
Is that sharing?
Yeah.
How many votes have we got now?
48 in total.
Sorry, there. I was trying to keep my concentration on that because I already lost it halfway through once before, and I was like, I'm not losing that again.
Got you. Have you got 48 votes?
I had Tony start again.
Have you got 48 votes too? Hello? Anyone?
Say again.
Jim,
What?
you got
Is
48
this thing
votes.
Doesn't work, does it?
Dan, shut up! I'll wait for Dan. So I got all nice. Don't bother me.
Right, Tim, I got a total of 48 votes.
Okay. Well, do I need to add them up?
Preferably, yes, so we can do the number generator.
Hey? If he's got 48 votes, there you go. Done.
48, Paul.
Hey, I did 48.
Well, we'll say Tim corresponds because we missed somebody else. There'll be hell to pay.
Right, hang on.
I didn't explain all this before we started.
Most of it, yeah, that's fine.
Oh,
Jim
yeah,
posted,
okay, all right.
Jim posted twice, so it was the same vote, just repeated itself.
Yeah.
Three, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I'm getting tapped by a moth.
Has it got a machete?
Yeah, bang on 45.
You got 45.
Yep. All right.
No one's got 48.
I've got 48, mate.
Hang on, this is Tim.
Right, well, we'll go by what Norm can see because that's what we said we'd do anyway.
Yeah.
Well, what I did was, I don't know if you can see, is marked up each every vote came in. I marked them up that way first.
Okay, we do see different things from time to time, and we did say we go by Norm. We said this, didn't we? And Norm can do this bit.
So,
right. So before we do this bit, let's go. Everyone, all those lot, give Tim the result. I'm going for Tomcat's Tiger, Tim.
Cool. Yeah.
I'm going for Grant Ash's Tram.
Tram. Cool.
Norman's steam car for me.
Okay.
Andrew Taylor's VW Transporter for me.
Yeah, that's quite
Yeah, that was my second one.
Yeah.
But it was close.
Anyone else?
Very.
That's all I said. Oh yeah, we have Antonio gone, doesn't it? Okay, so make sure we haven't got any draws going on. No, we're all right. So we've got
Cool.
and that is third. Okay, so in third we've got Alex's Porsche's engine.
Oh, good call.
Oh, that did well. Second is Jim's 312T Ferrari. But out front is Tomcat 64 with his Tiger Diet.
Excellent.
Awesome.
Very good bit of work.
Yeah.
Nice.
Very
Nice.
well done, Tim. Right, if I click on me, do I go full screen on the live feed? No, it's there.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Okay, right. Let's just make sure it comes onto the live feed too.
Yep. It's definitely there. I can see it.
No, on the actual live feed on YouTube.
On YouTube, no, not yet.
Not yet.
For me.
It's behind, isn't it?
For me.
So we're going with 48, yeah, what no one can see.
Yep.
Blah, blah, blah. Come on, YouTube, catch up.
It's caught up for me.
There you go.
There we are. Right, so I'm going to click this. This will give the number of the voter order that Norman can see. And whoever's number this picks wins a UMP £20 gift voucher. Very, very low number tonight, 48. This really does need improving on.
Mm-hmm.
Really does. If you're watching on TV, you can log in via your phone, so on and so forth. But hey, it's up to you. You got to be in it to win it. So the winning number for the £20 UP gift voucher is 44.
Oh,
44. I was like Timber Psychic.
Right. Amazing. That's what I am.
Truly amazing.
nearly.
Yeah. Jim Chef says it wasn't 48. Someone voted 3 times. Did they?
He's been on the cider again, I think.
You've not included Jim's 3, have you? No.
Hey? No, I've not counted them. That's why I was doing the little number slots.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to go back to start again. Just to make sure. 1, 2.
Sorry. Yeah, we're gonna go by what Norm sees. That's it.
Norm's like the what they call adjudicator. You know, from the Guinness World Records.
Adjudicator.
What were his name on Record Breakers?
I can see his face.
I can.
All bloke, white hair.
Right. Yeah. Oh my God! What was his name?
Norman.
Oh.
I'm sure his name was Norman.
I don't know. Somebody out there in YouTube land should know that. I nearly had it then. The fellow that were the Guinness World Records adjudicator on was a funny name that I can't remember. Oh, what was his name? Oh, what was his bloody name?
Right, I've sent it up.
Norris McWhorter.
Okay.
Norris McWhorter, that rim.
There you go. Well done, Jeff Thomas. There he
Right,
got
so
it.
according to Norm, we got the 44th place of Tam McMillan. Well done, Tam.
Oh,
Well done, Tam.
I'm pretty sure Tam's won before. So, Tam, God, Chunk got me joke. Tam, send me PayPal. Your email address you've used to UMP Retail to the ISM Prize Claim gmail.com email in the description of this video. I think you've done it before, mate. So if you can send it over, I'll get that sorted for you after the weekend. So well done. Congrats.
Well done, everybody.
Yeah.
Very, very good. It's about 4 million people writing that name in the chat now.
Yeah.
And what I'm doing at the moment is taking screenshots of all the positions.
Yeah. Aye.
in it.
With the big Babylons.
It's Majuli.
Right, Tim, are you ready for your bit? You're currently muted.
Yeah, I know they're playing music next door, so I keep having a mute for
Yeah. It shouldn't, as long as you talk, it shouldn't pick it up.
Yeah.
I had it.
Go on.
Oh no, I'm going to hand you over to Tim. He's going to have a called the latest kit releases.
Got to find it first.
Ah,
And the kit releases.
Me mute while I'm doing that. Hang on.
quick intermission. Da, 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 da.
Well, you're the one pressing the buttons, Jim.
There you go.
You'll see line dimensions. Getting in.
That's possibly because Jim's old and technology is escaping him.
Yeah. And
His son's obviously busy. You know, it's
It needs a child to operate his computers for him.
it's tech supports. Yeah.
Tech support, yeah.
Oh.
It is quite shameful when you need children to operate your instruments of technology for you.
Oh yeah.
I will admit that I have younglings that will do my technical support for me as well.
No, I do the pewters. They do the phone.
Why is it playing? There we go. Pause. Playing. Pause. Oh. Rhino Nights. Hello. Sorted.
Hey,
Sorted.
gang
Hello
on.
there. I'll do the rest of the accent, but I don't want to.
Yeah, go on.
No. So good evening, all. Let's have a little look see through what we what's new and coming up out there. So first up, we've got a scene from a film. I can't remember the elephants in the Hannibal, but fair enough. I remember the bloke hanging off the balcony in Italy, but hey, where the elephants and the horses come from, I don't know.
where's his mask?
Hey, yeah.
Where's his mask?
He looks rather happy. Maybe he's just had. Isn't he got boobies though? Mm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a
Oh,
different.
yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Likely, yeah. Emails £14, €15, 50 and $17. Or we'll get the words right tonight. It's gonna be fun. Anyway, some weird little figures for you. What is quite cool, we've got loads of AFE club coming into the country. Just to warn you, it's really expensive though. And this is so damn.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Yeah. Damn cool though. 6x6 truck with an M113 on the back of it. But what I was discussing last night, it's a rather ironic type of situation, this one. Whenever you see pictures of Vietnam and they've got M113s driving around, the one thing the troops are not is in them, because they're not really that well protected against RPGs and stuff, they're pretty much a kill box. You're in it, it gets shot by an RPG, you're dead. So to then use one on the back of a truck as then protection, sort of, hey, slightly defeats the point of it. But hey, it looks quite cool. I like the idea of it. Could be a firepower on top. Anyway, E-models, £90, €100, $110. Yeah, that's expensive.
Doesn't does Tammy do a deuce and a half? Well, the same truck.
They did the World War II deuce and a half, didn't they? I don't know how different this is.
Was it? No, it's in Toledo, that truck, I think.
I don't know how different this cabin, everything is compared to that one at all. But yeah, to me, he used to do that. Here's a really ugly little thing. It's the M108 howitzer. That's really ugly. It's not a good looking little howitzer one, but probably does what it needs to. £54, €60, $66 on that one.
Oh yeah,
if you want to scare yourself, the IDF 60A1 Mag Axis B.
Yeah, no thanks, not that price.
Yeah, they're crazy, aren't they? And this is all pretty much everyone's selling these for around this price in the UK. And it's a shame because most people might not buy them from the UK and end up from somewhere else.
Oh, just buy the main kit.
You can just buy the main kit. You can get the you look on Scammates and you see the listings of all different places. It's crazy. The prices are really high. Even £90, $110.
Yeah, someone's high there, definitely.
They're pricing out the market, aren't they?
Isn't it? I mean, how can you go sell at this sort of prices? The meat chopper is available. This is roughly about the right sort of price compared to everywhere that sells it. The M16 meat chopper, cracking a little bit of kit. £67.50, €75, $83. Absolutely nuts. Well, it's quite cool. Trumpers is doing a professional bench drilling machine. Might be able to find it. But you'd probably be able to find that a bit cheaper if you hunt around as well. E-mods, £130, €144, $160. If you've got a bit of space in your man cave and need a drill press,
no,
not really.
Depends what sort of scowl stuff you're doing. Probably be more useful having a lathe than a drill press. To be honest. AFV Club's U2C Dragon Lady. That's a fantastic looking thing.
Yeah, it's good looking.
Yeah, big old bird she is. E-model £67.50, so it's a price. €75, $83. Another one that's just too highly priced. The tool set from Mini Art is out, so if you need some tools for your dio, you should be able to order this from Veteranus Models. £13 plus post, €14, $50, $16 for that set.
If you can do them well, they look fantastic.
Yeah, you've got to get your right patina on the old metalwork to make them look like a good.
They do look good once done.
Yeah. Hobby Designs 124 Voltex 750Z. If you're into doing your mad resin conversions on Tamiya kits, doesn't look a bad bit of kit for that one. Not cheap though. Hero Boy £60, €66, $74 on that. Doesn't make it look quite cool though. Don't mind a big wang, as my boy calls it. New one coming out in a little while from Kinetic is the EA6B Prowler, for the Playboys. And it's got 4 little jamming pods underneath the wings with these little propellers that makes them turn, which creates the electricity, which then makes it jam. Every day, don't you? Yeah, I've never seen this sort of thing before. Looks interesting. To me, I've announced they're going to be doing a Lockheed P38H version of the Lightning. Slightly different boxing, slightly different. I think we were saying it's different cowl, different air intakes at the back, and then different nose gear differences on that one. But still you can't do a bare metal version on these ones because they were the later variants from what I've understood. On camo. Items 148B 26C Invader is going to be out and available. Hannon's £48, €53, $59. Come on in. Wingy. Who's out? Yeah. Wingy boys. Also, their ISM 148 Sky Master will be available as well. Hannon's £26, €29, $32. That's not too badly priced for the sort of size of it.
Yeah, it's one for the list.
Yeah, and you'll probably get that for about that sort of price from certain other places for about posted that price posted as well. So
not bad.
Not bad. What is rather cool, Model Factory Hero going to be releasing the Williams FW11. This is Nigel Mansell's winning car from, oh gosh, can't remember which race it was now. Portugal, I think it was Portugal. So that's a fully detailed V8 twin turbo set up Formula One car. Fantastic looking little thing with a Honda V8 in the back. When Williams was brilliant.
No, they're being sold apparently.
Yeah.
For sale.
They might be sold. They might not be sold. If they decide they will, they will. But if they decide they won't, they won't. It's a very weird statement they put out. But yeah, it looks like they might be getting sold off. The Tamiya 112 Porsche 934 Valiant version available over at UMP retail, £125, €139, $153. Grab these while you can because they are always in short supply. These ones.
Yeah, the Jägermeister one lasted not even a month, I don't think. And stopped making them.
Yeah, that's it. They're doing. If you want it, buy it now because it will go and you won't be able to get it again. The Jägermeister ones are going for big money now, ridiculously. But yeah, you can get this, and what you probably can do if you still want to do the Jägermeister is you buy 2 of these. You contact me, and you can probably still buy the Jägermeister decals. So there's an option for you. Just buy 2 of these. Still holding out to Martini. The Tamiya's 124 Ford Mustang GT4 is also at UMP retail. £38, €42, $47 for that. Looks a fantastic looking car. Sort of looks like it's ready to turn into a bit of a drag car as well.
It is a cool kit. Really, really cool.
Yeah. Also, we've got some UMP retail have got some of the Ryfield models in, so you can get the Firefly over there for £44, €49, $54. Cracking looking box art on that one. Also, the Sheridan, £47, €52, $58 on that one.
Does look nice.
Yeah, like good that Sheridan in the Desert Wall. And they do have in. Have you actually still got these in stock? I think
no, they're all gone.
Are they all gone?
Yeah, hopefully we'll get more soon.
Oh, okay. Well, once they're back in stock, they're £48, €53, $59. It was a good price for that kit. So I'm not surprised that's not sort of sat on the shelf. That one, very nice Challenger too. Announced from Italieri, they're doing an M4A2 Sherman US Marine Corps Sherman. Just to warn you, that's a really, really old kit.
Yeah.
So I would warning on that one. I did notice this one from Mechanicor. They're doing a 172 premium exclusive MAS 20. Blah, 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 I don't know what it means, but that thing must be huge at 172. That is going to be a monstrous bit of a Gundam building, that is. Oh, I didn't organise this one. Sorry. I'll get that done next week. I'll almost take and bring out some news. 135 scale Topol from Trumster. I can imagine that thing is going to cost a fortune.
Topoke?
Yeah. So, that's like that. Yeah, Topol. That is going to be an absolutely crazy, big, expensive one from Chumster. But what they are doing is the C-Ram, which is very cool. You're going to have that big buzzy gun on the back of a Hemt. Can't really go wrong with that. Shoot down your enemies. Spez's announced in 172 they're going to be doing a C-130H Hercules.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That is going to be huge.
He's doing a C-130.
Yes, they do. Yep. In theory, hopefully they'll make the most of their molds like most they do recently, and now they'll give us the options to making out the gunship version of it, all the different variants. But hopefully it's well detailed enough and going to keep people happy. Meng World War II's Churchill. Looks quite good as a tune. That one. Meng are going to be also doing the Russian K4386, the Typhoon VDV.
That's cool. I like
Uh,
that. When's that out?
going to be out at some point.
Right, great.
Yeah, it won't be long. Meng stuff doesn't take long to usually get out.
It looks mean just looking at you, doesn't it?
Yeah, that you would not want that driving around the corner. You would do. That's a pretty. We think that's going to be a 20mm cannon.
Something like that, yeah.
Humvee with a gun.
It pretty much isn't it. And it's like got a machine gun on the side, smoke dischargers. Yeah, you don't want to get on the wrong side of that.
Yep.
ISM have announced they're going to be re-releasing these kits as well. We've seen these before. And the box art looked brilliant. We're like, oh, isn't that going to be something really cool? And then we saw the kits and they weren't as good as the box art. But if you're into something really odd, do look out for them. They'll usually the car companies shops will have these coming through. So if you want to build something a bit weird with wheels on, do it yourself. RPG, they've got the US Centurion C-Ram system. How did we see that coming twice? So yes, they're going to be doing this stuff from RPG, which is it looks so cool.
Very good.
Yeah, a lot of counter rocket artillery and stuff. They're also doing the Ural Typhoon. That's a big lump of Russian green monster there.
That's cool. I like that as well.
It's a US Navy Phalanx Block 1A floating weapon system. Yes, I think I've said that correctly. That's a bit of a mean close quarters. Hey,
they're becoming popular, these sort of things now.
Yeah.
Well,
Shipborne defense system.
it's quite a nice little just bit to build up. ICM have been doing the LCP with the Anzac crew. With his machine gun hanging out the front. A company called Shelton Model Power. They're going to be 28 centimeter Rheinmetall DKM43 on what would be.
You're breaking up a touch there, Tim.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah, massive long gun.
Yeah.
28 centimeter Rheinmetall on what looks to be two Panther chassis. Complete resin. I'm going to go expensive is what that's going to be.
Yeah.
Does look rather cool.
I wonder if that gun part of it gets.
Hey?
No, I was just going to say, I wonder if that gun part of it gets, stuck on the ground as opposed to.
I would think so, yeah.
Because the recoil from that on that rear chassis is just.
Well, looking at that, it's a pivot point here.
Yep. That.
It's a feet down there. So
All
I'm
right.
imagining they put down, it sat on the floor. This is like its transportation. What
Yeah,
it is,
Someone in it.
Yeah. I think we got that, Tim.
Gotcha.
Men are doing a biker cult for their big one night socket.
Strange, but okay.
Yeah, that'll keep some people happy.
Yeah.
I'll be happy, I'm sure. And that's right.
Ah,
Right time for the weekend.
well done, Tim.
Go.
Well done, Tim. You just about got. There we go.
What?
You're breaking
we all
up. You just about got through it. Terrible connection tonight, mate, for everyone, I think.
Oh, he's
Yes,
got red.
I'm poor, apparently.
Yeah,
Scott,
you're
in the
I
chat,
do feel-
I'm going to read this one question before we go. Scott says, quick question. For a World War II night fighter in black, what colour wash would you put on it? Thanks again for the great show. I'd go for a dark grey, really dark grey.
Panzer grey.
I'd go dark, I think. You want to shade lighter or darker than the base colour, don't you?
Yeah, only just.
Darker.
Well,
Yeah, only just. So really, really dark grey is what I would do. Well, as soon as this thing's playing up, which it is terribly, and we're done for the night, and I am absolutely wrecked. I think we'll call it a night. We'll try and go live. We'll try and go live for the day one day. It's just I'm busy through the mornings now.
Yeah.
So I'm not really finding the time to go live because I'm doing postage.
Printer.
Chilling at the printer will drive you all mad. So we'll catch you all next Friday. Thanks for these guys joining. You guys for watching. And well done to the winners tonight. Make sure you email me.
Absolutely.
With your details. Who won the Tam? Who won the build of the week?
Tomcat.
Tomcat, yeah, Neil as well. Who normally contacts me on the forum. Excellent. And stay safe, stay at home. Well, you don't have to stay at home, but I would still, to be honest.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah. And we should catch you all next week. So take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.